Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
Cheers. Happy Friday to all. Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network and welcome to our bourbon tasting / best ball drafts. That's right. This is a night version of Friends of Best Ball because I have Candyman, or we have Candyman. So we decided to make a party. Steve, me, Candyman. We love hanging with the Candyman. He'll be here around 9:45, probably in 5 to 10 minutes. And we're going to have a fun bourbon tasting. We are going to talk about our favorite bourbons, some tasting notes. I have 2 other ones to taste. We can get fun recipes. Whatever you can kind of do virtually, we're going to try to do with the bourbon tasting, but that doesn't mean no best ball. We are going to have a lot of fun and rip some best ball drafts. First, of course, BBM7 with the Candyman. That's what we do with Friends Best Ball. And then, of course, I'll get the Rudy cam. He's knocking stuff over, training, need to work on the training a little bit. Then Rudy will jump in with us. I'll see if I can hold him. That might be tough. And we will rip a boxer draft. I'm sure most of you, if you saw the post on Twitter today, I have owned boxers for 20 years. And so this means a lot to me that Underdog finally has a boxer contest. So for all my boxers, I'll be playing with a big old heart. And I know you will too, Steve. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good. Looking forward to talk to Candy, to drinking some bourbon, and looking forward to seeing as much Rudy as possible.
I know. I'm putting him on a leash right now. Did I have mic issues, or I felt like it was echoing, and I felt like you're freezing. I'm like, please, tech, don't beat us so early. Come on. We're trying to have a fun Friday night. Don't defeat us so early.
No, I don't think it's going. I didn't have any.
Okay. Let us know if tech could go up early as we have football games playing tonight. Speaking of, why don't you tweet something? Why don't you talk about the Marcus Mariota thing? You've been seeing in preseason? Because obviously, 3 preseason games tonight. Talk about that, please.
Yeah. Mainly, I was watching the Washington game. I'll watch the other ones later. And unfortunately, Marcus Mariota, non-contact injury, doesn't look good. Him on the sideline, he afterwards got out of the tent and was talking to David Blau, talking to Jaden Daniels. So maybe it's just a bad sprain. That's probably the best case scenario, but did not look good at all. And then did watch the Washington game some. Katron Allen is playing. So is Robert Henry Jr., former UTSA Candyman. Was probably more familiar with him. Running back, they both look good in their time in the game that I saw. But yeah, a lot to catch up on, lot to watch tonight, afterwards. And, preseason, it's back. Some teams have starters out there. Some don't have any, some it's mix and match. So it's interesting for sure.
Okay. Mike said tech is starting to throw some punches. Oh, God. So we will see. We will fight it. So far, so good. I think trying to bounce back from it. No. I mean, that's the Rudy training thing we're supposed to work on. So lots to do here. I promise it's going to get a lot more fun quickly. I'm about a half hour behind because I was trying to set up all the fun stuff, and then I'm a hot mess. Rudy is not calm. And then we have tech issues, but we will defeat this. Hold on 1 second. This is so annoying for shows. Just talk about something fun.
Something fun is Underdog releasing 2 contests today. The Boxer, which we will do later, but also their Frenchie this week I thought was pretty good. The Frenchie 13, whatever number they're on. And, it's almost full. And, but I thought it was a pretty fun contest, $6 contest for max. So wanted to shout that one out as well. And, of course, the Boxer is our favorite one that was launched today. All right. Meg giving me a signal to keep talking, the most seamless transitions ever in the industry. We do have Candyman backstage, so we will be bringing him on shortly. Not sure what Meg is doing in the background. But let me hit up chat a little bit. I asked what people were drinking tonight. FK saying some, I guess, amaretto. And I bought for fun to try out. Not too bad. Or is that a wine? Al Boogie saying, is everyone drunk already? It's 9:39. Thought it was only BBG who showed up late. You don't know Meg. Huckleberry vodka lemonade. It's still summer. True. Good vodka mixed drink is always fun for summer or spring night. Poor Rudy. Yeah, I know it's tough. TD Mr. Mufasa, Rudy finished training camp prepared to take down this tournament. Absolutely. And, just throwing it out there. Hope had talked to Meg before and was going to release it a week earlier. And Meg said, I don't have Rudy with me. So Hope and Underdog was very nice to wait on the boxer and release it when Meg could have Rudy back drafting with her.
Yes, shout out to Hope. I finally got situated. We'll see. I may have to do a little leave-its with Rudy, but yeah, shout out to Hope, Numi, and the Underdog team for asking me feedback and when Rudy would be available. And here we are. And so we are going to obviously rip a boxer after. Hold on. Leave it. These are the training things. Camp's going well. Okay, sit. Okay, good boy. Yikes. This is just a hot mess to start. Waited till Rudy was back with me. So I was so touched by that. So we are going to rip a boxer after the BBM tonight. And then I'll be ripping a whole boxer show tomorrow. And then Sunday, if still open, Steve will be. But I think because it's 3 entry max and fast only, it will be, Yeah,
so, we'll to see. FK's comment here is just killing me. Every stream, it's like an episode of 24 for Steve.
That is fair. Oh, HN, did he play tonight? Don't think so, right? He wasn't in, was he?
I think he was the first drive. I was, getting ready and wasn't fully watching. I watched more of the Washington side because I knew Katron Allen was playing. I wanted to see him.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I want to ask more about Katron because I've been drafting him a ton. So we got the What's Up Siblings in the graphic. By the way, new bourbon emoji for the Fanspeak fam. Of course, emojis, team reviews, team contests, 1 to 2 extra shows a week. A new bourbon emoji. Just type in bourbon. I have it at the top. Got DJ Quill's got Frenchie's in. Love to see it. Thanks for joining us, DJ Quill. We got Air Jeff, aloha and cheers. Absolutely great to see you. We've got Candyman backstage. Bring him in just 1 minute. Played first drive. Okay, that sounds right.
Yeah, I thought I saw him out there.
There we go. Okay, without further ado, and Steve, while I'm bringing Candyman in, did you retweet my tweet?
I did.
Okay, thank you. And just make sure you're good on internet. It's whatever. Maybe check that while I bring Candyman in. But without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend from Fantasy Football Garage, we've got Mr. Chris the Candyman. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey, good to be here. What's up, Steve? What's up, Meg? How are we doing? I'm feeling great. It's Friday night, and it's the best time of the year. It's August.
Cheers to that.
We're drafting, and I got my bourbon ready, so cheers.
And cheers. Yeah, group cheers. There we go. Maybe we can finally get this under control. So I was getting all the different bourbons out and all these notes and doing all this stuff, and it's
Very
like,
nice.
and then I'm a hot mess and rushing around and messed that up. So I do apologize for being late, but we are here now. We are going to have a fun Friday night, starting with Candyman. We'll do a little this or that, which we do with all our friends at Best Ball Guests. We are going to, of course, do whatever we can virtually for a bourbon tasting, which will be fun, and rip a BBM together. I cannot wait. But how have you been? First, let's catch up. How have you been? And tell us all about the ship chasing meetup, because I heard you were a star of the show with you and your dad's boat. Tell me all about the ship chasing meetup.
Of course. Well, first off, thanks for having me.
Of course.
It's always a pleasure to draft with Steve and Meg. So fun. I'm glad we could finally do it. And congrats to Rudy as well on his big graduation from the pup training. So big accomplishment and very pumped for that. So that was cool news to see.
He just knocked over the
I'm actually at my parents' house
over the frame. So
I saw that. That is It's so adorable. It's like a kid's school photo. It's just incredible. I'm actually at my parents' house right now. So I moved back to Austin earlier this summer. And to be closer to family, my parents live down the road a couple, maybe 20 miles. And so we're out here at my parents' and we're having a little lake weekend. They live on Lake Travis. And so we just got back from dinner out on the lake and we're chilling. I made my dad we had a few bourbons before dinner, and then we had some margaritas at dinner and now we're here. And so we're feeling good and the vibes are high. And yeah, ship chasing was such a fun weekend. It's so nice to meet everyone in person. You meet these people online and everyone is just so much better in person. You get to talk about real life stuff. You talk about football stuff. We drafted some teams. We went out to a karaoke bar one night and just, bonding. And Austin's a great city to go out and have fun in. So it was great. And then on Sunday, we did go out on Lake Travis, where it just so happens, my parents live here. And so I thought it'd be fun. We took the boat out and we met up with the guys on the party barge and did a little wake surfing, did a little shotgunning some beers on the party barge and some music and some fajitas, just very Texas summer lifestyle to a T. So I enjoyed it. It was very in my element. When they said they were doing ship chasing in Austin, I was like, perfect. I just literally moved here. And then they said they're doing the meetup on Lake Travis, and that's kind of my second home. So yeah, I was looking forward to going to ship chasing last year in Miami, and I had a newborn at home. And imagine me trying to sell to the wifey, hey, I know you have the newborn who's a month old, but I'm going to Miami for fantasy football with the bros. That was a tough sell last year.
That was a tough sell.
A little bit easier when I just had to drive, 30 minutes to town and see everyone. And so it was a great weekend and had so much fun. I mean, everyone that came out to the ship chasing is great.
Yeah, well, I was obviously following it through the Toxic Tower. Shout out Toxic Tower guys. I was following it through their Discord. It looked awesome. And then saw like tweets and stuff. But how cool, that you weren't able to go new baby this year. It's in your backyard. And then you go out with your dad on the boat, and it sounds like you were a legend then, like doing some like whatever wakeboard. Is that wakeboarding? Is that what that is?
We were wake surfing. It just lined up very serendipitously. They happened to catch me in my element. I've kind of grown up out here on Lake Travis. And so boating and wake surfing activities is like my bread and butter. So if they want to party on the lake, I am happy to oblige, like at any time. So
that was awesome. Like hearing that you like picked some guys up and did some wake surfing, that looked awesome. So yeah, shout out to you. Okay. I have to ask, I am going to do this or that with you in a minute. I have to ask a couple of this or that ship chasing questions just because it looks so fun. And by the way, when I know Toxic Tower talks about like maybe like a Nashville meetup, which would be super fun. I mean, if I win BBM, I'm setting up a Fanspeak meetup in Vegas. Like there we go. I'll just put it out there in the universe. So it could be this BBM we're doing tonight. It could be another BBM, but I'm saying up because Vegas is my happy place. I love that they've already said Nashville. Where would be your happy place outside of Austin? Of course, where that you would set up a meetup if you won the BBM. We're like, hey, let's have an IRL.
So obviously it would be Austin. I love the city. I know the city very well. And I call it home again now. And so if it wasn't Austin, I really like South Florida. It doesn't have to be Miami. It could be Fort Lauderdale, but I like having access to the beach, the good weather, the bars and going out, the good restaurants, the golfing. I think it's a very fun weekend. There's, if you like to gamble, there's the Hard Rock that everyone can get to. You can go to a Miami football game, which in week 1 of college football last year on Labor Day, that was actually an incredible game to be at. It was that first Miami game. And so there's a lot going on. So South Florida to me is the easy, clear choice to get to. It's pretty central and a very fun time.
Okay, fair. That sounds awesome. After watching you guys, I need an IRL meetup with like you, the Toxic Tower boys. We need to work on that for sure.
Well, it's crazy. I got to meet up with Mason and Sal last week or 2 weeks ago at the ship chasing. They live in Austin. They came out to the ship chasing, and they're doing their Flock League draft tomorrow. I'm actually going to go meet up with them tomorrow and attend the Flock League draft and do the meetup. So I'm going to be at the Flock League draft tomorrow, and then on Sunday is the kind of meet and greet open fan experience continued. So they've been doing their draft weekend for a couple days now. But I'm going to get to go be behind the scenes during the Flock League draft tomorrow and hang out with them and then
That's
do
awesome.
some more stuff Sunday. So it just happened, Mason lives in Austin, and they picked Austin for their meetup again. They did it there last year. So it's like, hey, I'm in town, and I had just hooked up, and met these guys during ship chasing. And so all of a sudden there's all this fantasy football activity going on in Austin. I'm not going to say no. I'm in for it.
Yeah. Alejandro says he'd go Vegas, then Austin. Love it. But that's awesome. You're having a hell of a weekend then. I cannot wait. Let's get it started. I think Rudy did have some bourbon. So let's start by we will get to this or that next, just a fun rapid fire questions. What are you drinking tonight? We'll each say what we're drinking and why we like it. So what are you drinking tonight, Candyman?
So I have some single barrel, or actually single batch, Elijah Craig. It's 94 proof. It's real nice. And I put it in an old fashioned. So I've got an old fashioned going. I have the big ice cube. It's already melted down. Got the orange slice, the Luxardo cherry, little simple syrup, the orange, garnish, all of that, the bitters. And so that's kind of my go-to. I definitely, old fashions is like my drink. I'd rather have an old fashioned than a beer or two. It's kind of like, especially when I'm with my dad. I'm at his house right now. He's a bourbon guy. And so that's very much kind of our go-to standard end of the night, end of the week drink.
I remember you telling me that last week. I love that. Steve and I both love old fashions too. I love the Elijah Craig. I am drinking a gift, and I think Steve might be drinking the same one. Steve got me this for Christmas. I'm sure our parents are so proud that we buy each other bourbon.
Oh yeah.
But a nice Remus. And it's a single barrel Remus bourbon whiskey. Yes. So I love Remus. I know Steve does too, but this was a gift from Steve, and I just polished it off, but I have more because I will do a tasting. So Remus for me.
That's the sign of a real bourbon drinker is you never have a full bottle. It's got to be mostly empty. Cause I mean, what are we doing here? You got more in the shelf, but I wanted to share this one with y'all and for the everyone out there too. This is a bourbon that I gifted my dad. I don't know. It was sometime earlier this year, and it's almost gone. But this is a very, very nice gift bourbon. It's called the Lazy K Bar.
Okay.
So it's a Lazy K, which is a cattle brand. So you can see the K is laying down. It's lazy, and it's got the bar. So K Bar. And what this is, it's Kentucky bourbon, right? But what they do is they ship it out after they make it. They ship it out to Big Timber, Montana, which is right out where like Yellowstone is. So this is aged in Montana, and it's part of the Lazy K Bar Ranch in Montana. So it's just a little bit more of a story to go with it, but it has a nice like leather finish on the bottle, and it's a cool shape. And so I've given this to my dad and my father-in-law, and it's a perfect gift whiskey bourbon. So if you can find it at Specs or like whatever kind of big wholesale spot, but it's a nice little, and it's very smooth, and so I mean, it's mostly gone. I gotta get him I gotta re-up on him. I gotta give him another one, but very, very smooth. It's honestly, I think it's my favorite bourbon I've ever had.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, Steve, I haven't had this. I need to try.
You don't just drink it all the time. When my brother comes over, he does. My brother comes over and he'll drink the nice bourbon just to drink it, but it's kind of the special occasion. It's a perfect gift because it looks kind of fancy. Everyone's like, "What is that?" And it's, I mean, look how nondescript the front is. All you have is
that's awesome.
And the leather and it's a nice little. So that's a fun one there. Lazy K Bar.
Okay, I
highly approved. My top rated whiskey I've ever had. I mean, and part of it is just kind of the fun of it, but it's very good sipping whiskey. You can sip it neat. You can sip it on ice. You can put it in old fashioned, whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I was going to go to that next. I'm thinking of my favorite bourbon. Steve, what are you drinking tonight? And then we'll get to the whiskey neat question because I have a very specific answer to this. Steve,
I'm drinking Remus as well.
Oh, look at the siblings. Didn't even know what we were picking. And we both pick Remus. That is awesome. You love
sibling telepathy right there. Yeah.
That was Steve. I mean, we didn't plan the Burgundy. I mean, Steve's obviously wearing a Washington shirt. We did not plan the Burgundy. We did not plan that we were both drinking Remus. I mean, Candyman, you could be a midst of, this is the BBM winner right here. I mean, look at what we've got going on here. It's a
good start. It's definitely a good start.
It's a good start. Okay. So now to Alejandro's question, neat. I am on the ice only, never neat for me. On the ice only. I have a big, I think Steve said he has a big thing. I have a big old ice bucket here. Yep. It's on the rocks for me, or like you said, a cocktail, like an old fashioned. Steve, I know you're the exact same. What are you, Candyman? Yeah. Can you do on neat, or do you have to be on the rocks?
So I prefer a cocktail like an old fashioned, right? That's my go-to. If we just want to sip and we've had an old fashioned already, or two or three, and you're ready to get rid of all of the extra, the simple sugar and the sweet cherry and all those things.
Yeah.
I like it on a big ice cube. So on the rocks, a nice big square ice cube or a round ice cube, really, a good finish. And then I like whiskey or bourbon neat as well. It depends. One of my favorite things to do is to make kind of a shooter with some bourbon. And so what we'll do is you get your shaker and you're going to have this for you and your friend or your dad or your father-in-law. So you'll put in 2 shots of your favorite bourbon. If you do like a cask strength, a little bit stronger, like I like still Austin bourbon it's cask strength. And so it's very strong, like 59 proof. So you throw 2 shots of that into a shaker, put a bunch of ice cubes in there, a little bit of distilled water. And then what I like to do to make it like almost like an old fashioned, but kind of like a shooter, I'll squeeze in some fresh orange juice. Like I'll get an orange, I'll slice it, I'll squeeze it over it, a little bit of simple syrup. And then I stir it. I don't shake it. I stir it. So it chills, gets real cold. Yeah. And then you pour it into, 2 shot glasses, and it kind of dilutes it a little bit. So it's not a straight shot. It's not neat, but it's a cooled down like bourbon shooter. And I'm a big Sopranos fan. So I call it some pulp. There's a scene in Sopranos where Carmela throws the orange juice at Tony. He goes, I like some pulp, not with pulp. And so you hand squeeze a little bit of orange juice in there. You get some pulp in your shooter. It's iced down. And it's when you have like a cask strength, I've heard people say the ideal alcohol percentage for sipping on bourbon is about 43% alcohol.
Okay.
And so if you look at, for instance, Elijah Craig, this is 94 proof. So that's going to be 47% alcohol.
Right.
So you'd want to add a little bit of water to it, not too much to be able to sip
Steve,
it. Right?
this proof is 108 proof.
That's very strong, right? That's like cask strength.
Yeah,
it's very strong.
54.5% alcohol.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So you'd want to do about a fifth. So if you had a shot of that, you'd want a fifth of a shot of distilled water to make it more palatable. Is kind of what the fancy guys say. Sometimes you just kind of drink it straight, but anyways, those shooters are very fun. It's it's a fun way to have a little. It's not a full shot. It's kind of like a 2/3 strength shot. I call it a shooter, but it's called a some pulp is what I like. So that's what I like to mix up. Yeah, because if you hand someone a shot, they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I can do a whole shot." And it's not a shot. It's just some pulp, and it's it's a little.
I love the Sopranos reference. I was a diehard Sopranos fan. So
it's a way to have fun with it.
Yeah. First of all, the shooter sounds amazing. I knew Steve's a diehard Sopranos fan, so I knew he'd love the name's amazing. And now we have to have an IRL meetup where you make us some pulp shooters. Like that's 100%. You have to love this. Went out and bought some acres from this for Paul. Absolutely. Cheers to Paul on that one. Yes. A big cheers to Paul.
Yes. So my bar at my house, I always have makers. I always have Woodford Reserve.
Okay.
And I typically always have Crown Black. So those are kind of my 3. If you come over and you need some whiskey or a bourbon, those are typically the 3 that I have just on hand. It's always, Makers, Woodford, Crown Black.
Okay. That's awesome. I love it. I usually have Basil Hayden and something, because what's Remus under, Steve? Is it under the
No, that's their own thing.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of something else. What's the thing that you really like? Russell's. Russell. I thought Russell's were Remus. I usually have like Basil Hayden, Russell's. Another one I'll be potentially tasting, though I might be on the floor.
Long Branch, very nice. Yes.
Yeah, little Matthew McConaughey.
I love Long Branch.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm out of mine, but
yeah. So going down, Paul got some makers for this. You love to see it. Hartman is sipping on some. I'm going down, and I see.
Well, no, I want to mention on Hartman's comment, Baker 7 2 years ago when I had the sweat, the big board sweat. Baker was my quarterback. So the day before, I went out and bought Baker 7 and was drinking that during the sweat. just for the
and it came to
for the
fruition
good
because
vibes.
did he throw 4 or 5 touchdowns?
Oh yeah, 4
on
touchdowns, I believe.
4 touchdowns.
Incredible.
He brings home 4th place for Steve in the big board. So Hartman, I knew Steve would appreciate that comment. Alejandro says, have to enjoy the flavor of bourbon whiskey. Absolutely. That's why I do like Candyman says, like bringing out more of the flavor with like orange or something like that. I love Candyman's recipe for some pulp and of course his old fashioned. Cooler says depends on the proof for me. We just talked about that. Something like Booker's drinks are way too hot for me. Wait, is Booker's a brand? I don't think I've had that.
I'm not sure.
Okay. I mean, I agree. I didn't realize Steve had bought me the high octane Remus, but you love to see it. Bazinga, great Sopranos reference. Finishing season 1 of Sopranos now. Hear it all the time. That's absolutely hysterical. He also enjoys smoked whiskeys. Well, I will say, like, if you go to like some of those cocktail bars in there, and I think you do this, Chris, where you, and we are getting to Mike Robb's comment because this is too good, and we have something to show you guys too. Don't you do like a burning thing with one of your bourbon recipes? Okay, let's hear it.
So a couple years ago, me and my sister and my brother gifted my dad this smoked whiskey kit where you get maple and oak and cherry wood, and it has this little saucer you put over your glass, and then you put in the wood chips and you burn it with a cigar lighter, and then it smokes the glass, and then you pull it up, and it's pretty fun. And so we probably do it like once or twice a year. It's more of like a funny thing to do, but it does look really cool, and it is, very smoky. But it's it's kind of fun. You might go to a nice bar or a restaurant, and they lift up the glass, and you have like this smoked cocktail, bourbon cocktail. Very fun to do.
Yeah, I think that's fun. I have only done it like at a cocktail bar, but I knew you told that story before. I love it. Alejandro says Eagle Rare, E.H. Taylor, Lagavulin 16. I know Eagle Rare. Nice. I like a lot. The last one I haven't heard of. Have you had that, Chris?
No, I like Eagle Rare. Eagle Rare's a nice.
I love Eagle Rare.
That's the last one's a Scotch, I believe.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
16. You can tell because 16 year, right? It's
Right. Yeah. Eagle Rare, I love.
It's up there in age. My father-in-law is a big Scotch guy, but I'm okay with Scotch. I prefer bourbons, but my father-in-law is big on Scotch, so he's kind of like introduced me to it, and I'm here for it if he's pouring, if he's buying, but I'm not like seeking out Scotch. I'm not there yet.
Wait, Katron Allen really have 23 for 85 and a tutty? Because I've been drafting a lot of them. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you for the update.
I was going to ask Steve later on about some Katron news and thoughts, but we'll get there.
We will get there. We will get there. Thank you for being patient with us, Candyman. This is just fun. I could probably do like a 2-hour show just talking bourbon with you. This is so fun. But yeah, I love Eagle Rare, and Steve had bought Willet, and Willet is one I really like as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another favorite of mine. Okay, Booker's is a Maker's. It's really strong, 120 proof. Good to see you, Omega. We appreciate you. Good to see you, Mac Nova, one of the Toxic Tower crew. Love to see it.
Mac Nova.
Mac Nova. You met Mac Nova.
Legend. Mac Nova's a legend. We met him at the ship chasing meetup. Great guy, super fun hang, and it was a pleasure. So we had a good time. Yeah,
okay. I was gonna say, like, of Mac Nova, like the Toxic Tower Boys, Mac Nova, Emo, BBG, like any like crazy stories, or I mean it's too long to tell, but I guess are they it sounds like Emo was like dancing and Emo did like a slide on the dance floor or something like that. I heard BBG looks like he's just a fun time. Mac Nova it seemed like everybody loved him. Sounds like everybody was freaking amazing. Any other like I'm not even gonna make you power rank them. I mean, but like it sounds like any like unique. What would be one word? Okay, here's a fun game. One word to describe Emo, BBG, Mac Nova from the ship chasing meetup. Just one word.
Legends, easy.
Okay.
A fun moment for me was we get to the karaoke bar. We'd already been out at, we went to the oldest bar in Austin that's still open called the Tavern. Their sign is it says the Tavern Air Conditioned. It's from the 1950s when air conditioning was invented. And they're promoting it in Texas, which is like a big deal, right? Yeah. And they're still the same bar. So we had rented out the whole top floor. We go up there, we're drafting teams, we're all drinking beers and hanging out and enjoying the afternoon. Then they go back to the hotel. We all get ready. We go to the hotel bar. Mac Nova throws a bar tab at the hotel bar, and it's flowing. We're drinking Red Bulls and vodkas or whatever you're sipping on, whatever you need to keep going, and everyone's having a great time. And then we go out to a bar that is a pickleball court surrounded by a bar, surrounded by food trucks. We play pickleball, we play cornhole, we all hang out at the bar, we get bar food from the food trucks, we all hang out. And then this Saturday, we go to one of the best karaoke bars in Austin. It's called Egos, and it's in the basement level of an office building that on the weekends is a karaoke bar. And I would say the ratio of women to men was probably 4-1. And we showed up with 25 guys.
Oh,
and
the ladies are loving that. I love it.
And so we kind of tipped the ratio a little bit, but it was still, a lot of Madonna, a lot of Britney Spears, a lot of pop songs. And then we're all having fun. We're vibing. We're ordering some drinks at the bar. We're hanging out. All of a sudden, you hear Chop Suey come on by System of a Down. And all of the bros just look at each other, and we're like, we know this song. And we all start singing.
This song. So is this a bro song?
Emo.
Meg.
It's kind of metal. It's kind of hard rock, right? It's very 2000s. It's kind of our age of guys. And so emo does the power slide. We're all head banging. And then they what else? They had they played some. I think they played some Sum 41, some Blink 182. A few other songs that we all knew, and we were just all vibing out. So
okay, I love it. I love
exactly.
it.
Yes,
there you go.
There was Chop Suey, Semi Charm, and Smells Like Teen Spirit, and
that is a legendary.
That was it.
Run.
It was a legendary.
That is a legendary run,
so
and I love that the word you describe
fun.
all these guys are just legends. And I hope we have an IRL meetup with all you guys someday.
We will.
Fuller's giving me a hard time because my questions are sometimes so random. Who did you dislike the most and why?
Yeah.
Good. Just some good notes in here.
So I don't want to name names. I don't want to name names, but there was one person that we all know who it is.
I saw that in the Toxic Tower Discord. That's hysterical.
He was just kind of out of place and just kind of a, what are you going to do?
Was he just talking way too much? Like wouldn't stop talking? Was that the vibe I got?
So we're all chilling Friday night at the hotel lobby, drinking, meeting each other, going out by the pool, having fun, talking, being casual. And he kind of was telling everyone why he was better than them at drafting, which is kind of a weird thing to say. Like when we're not even talking about drafting, we're all just kind of like meeting each other. And then he was telling Pete why he's better than Pete at drafting and why Pete's like followers are like bad drafters. And that was kind of weird. And I was kind of like, oh, okay, this is on. And then Pat Crane comes and it shows up, and we're all like saying, hey, what's up, Pat? Hey, welcome. Welcome to Austin. How good to see you. How you doing? How was your flight? You got delayed, all this stuff. And the first thing this unnamed person says to Pat was like, I forget what it was, but it was very like derogatory, straightforward. And we're all just kind of like,
bold strategy, Cotton.
So, it was just bad. It was bad energy. And I'll leave it at that. But so, not everyone can be.
Hartman said was Syntax at the meetup. Absolutely hysterical.
Syntax was not there, but it would have been incredible if he was.
Okay, so I'll segue here with this. Shout out to Mike Robb. Steve's not going to tarp off, but we do have something. But shout out to Mike Robb. We love you. That's hysterical. We did set a super chat goal. Times are tough. Trying to have a little fun on a party night. Party it up, whoop it up. I'm not trying to copy Toxic Tower, I swear, but let's have a little fun. Well, we can't do that. We got to move it over. Not. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I will move it over.
Tech is crushing it right now.
There. Did I move it? Okay.
IT help.
There. We have a tip jar for tonight. It's a bar theme. It's a drinking theme. We have a tip jar. So $5 for the Rudy Cam, which he's literally laying on my ass. So that's not okay. Well, that was totally inappropriate to say. So $5 for Rudy Cam. That sounded wildly inappropriate. So Toxic Tower, I swear we're not trying to copy, but we're just for our drinking streams. This one, and hopefully we reach a 12-hour stream for Saturday of Labor Day. $5 for Rudy Cam, $5 for Waterfall, $10 for No Control for 3 rounds. I'm guessing,
and that's just Meg or I. Candyman still has a say.
Yeah, exactly. 15 $15 for Meg singing 3 rounds or Steve impression 3 rounds. I actually made this for our 24-hour live stream and never used it. So there is that because I'm not a good singer. That's the thing. I thought
You might need to play the
that's
clip
a
for
killer
Candyman.
graphic.
I don't know if
Everyone's like,
Candyman.
Yeah,
I don't know if
I'll
Candyman
play
saw the
so
clip.
I'm drafting a lot of Steelers, so I will show the clip for Candyman after this. But I'm a terrible singer, but I have no shame in my game, basically.
I'm terrible. I'm so bad. I don't know what it is. Some of my friends like karaoke. I'm not a big karaoke guy. I have to have a few drinks, and it has to be a song that we all know by heart and sing together. But I'm not going to put my name in and go sing by myself on stage. I'm not really looking for the attention. There's maybe like 1 or 2 songs I would ever sing.
Yeah.
And it'd have to be
what would be your karaoke song? I need to know that. I'm asking all the good follow-up questions.
So I have a skeleton key. So assuming we're still in Austin, Texas, right, where I am, and that's where a lot of karaoke is, you do Sweet Home Alabama, which everyone knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
But instead of saying Sweet Home Alabama, you say Sweet Home Austin, Texas. And when you do that, the whole crowd just goes, oh, and everyone's into it. It's very fun. And it comes from tailgates. So like at Texas football tailgates for the Longhorns, we always play Sweet Home Alabama, but everyone, the whole crowd knows better. You don't say Alabama. We hate Alabama. You say Sweet Home Austin, Texas. So that's kind of like a crowd pleaser. That's my go-to. That's easy.
Okay. That's a total crowd pleaser. I like a good Country Roads. Did not go to WVU. So my best friends went to WVU. We're actually Pitt fans. Our family, our grandfather played for Pitt. So a little rivalry there, but Country Roads is like the best karaoke song. Come on. But we were at a family reunion last week and I sang Renegade. Steve duetted with me for Renegade. Nobody saw that. Good call on Like a Virgin. Wanted to say hi to GAB. We'd love to see you in here, GAB. He said Candyman's the man. Everybody's loving the Candyman. Of course, $5 in this economy. Mac giving BBG a hard time. Absolutely hysterical. But yeah, we figured we're having a fun drinking stream for this and our 12-hour stream Saturday of Labor Day. Hopefully, we just want to have a little fun. So yeah, $15 for that, $25 if you want any drunken stories. I've got plenty of it. But this was me, Candyman. Well, actually, let me see if I can find it first. We were with our whole family's, Western Pennsylvania. They're all Steelers fans. So I'm a crowd pleaser. I sang Renegade, and we all know that I'm also drafting Steelers at an alarming rate. So you won't probably be able to hear it. For some reason, I pulled this over last night and you weren't able to hear it very good, but I'll try to play it again and see if you can hear. I just played the beginning, like where it's like just the is it a cappella? I don't know. It's so bad. It's so bad. But here it is, a clashing outfit with my Underdog shirt on, singing the beginning of Renegade. Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life. I'm alone. You gotta love the leg clap though. You gotta love the leg clap though. I have absolutely no shame in my game. Okay. Any other bourbon notes? I think
I have just putting out there. To put it out there. I have a drunken story about when I turned 21. Ooh. I went to a karaoke bar in downtown Austin. So I have a drunken story there. I will share per the tip. I also have a drunken story about emo and BBG that I will share upon the tip. So if anyone feeling generous and wants to support the stream, you can either say karaoke story or BBG emo story. I got you guys covered. I might pay for the BBG and
emo story. That's too good. Yeah.
And I may have told it before, but there's some details and so there.
Yeah, that's and we do have
some fun when we were in Houston, we were in Austin both times.
Through the YouTube, we set up the super chat goal of 10 super chats. We do an extra hour and keep partying. At least 3 hours, if not more. My karaoke is down a bit different. We ain't singing Sweet Home Alabama. What's your JV? Oh, there he goes. Okay, some Commodores. Ooh, a little Michael Jackson. That would be nice. Yes. So Steve, Candyman, if you want to join us, cheers to a waterfall for Mike Rob's Dono. Cheers. Hit that. You can't stop till I stop.
Who's starting the waterfall?
Okay, you're starting.
Okay.
You start.
I'll start.
Cheers.
I'll start.
There we go. It's going to be a fun night, folks. It is going to be a fun night. I love it.
Rudy's like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, did you see Rudy standing up? He's like, what
Jump up
is
there.
going to
So
sniffing
cute.
the bourbon bottle right
Meg,
now?
I think I told you this. Maybe it was behind the scenes or after a stream one time. I raised a boxer in college. So
Yes, your roommate, right?
me and my college roommate, we lived together essentially all 4 years. And gosh, when we were juniors and we were both working through college, and he was just the busiest guy ever. He was like, a lot of us worked through college, but he was working multiple jobs. He was serving. He was doing physical training. He was a kinesiology major. He's a PT now. And so the dude was just never home. He's always working or in class. But our junior year, he decides to adopt a boxer puppy.
Aww.
And it was a beautiful dog. And it's a lot.
Dog.
You know how it is. It's a lot. And so we're living in an apartment on the 4th floor, or on the 5th floor, or on the 5th floor. And we have a boxer puppy, and he's never home. So I'm taking the dog out to go pee constantly, and potty walks and walking the dog. And his girlfriend would come over to let the dog out, like when we both weren't there because of our classes. And it was looking back, it was a lot. It was a lot to have that much responsibility for a boxer, which is a high energy dog and needs a lot of attention when we were both in college and working and trying to get it all done. So, anyways, for about 2 years, I was helping raising a boxer puppy, and his name was Astro. His name is Astro, and he would just you leave him for an hour and you accidentally left out your shoes, he would like rip them up because he was mad because you left him alone. So you had to be really careful about his access to things.
Yeah.
But, they're sweetheart dogs. They're very loyal.
I was gonna say they're high energy. They do need some like attention on them, but very playful. But they are like literally like 60-pound lap dogs. Just so cuddly, cute,
Yes.
so in tune with you as the owner. I mean, we're now circling back to the boxer contest was released today. We'll be doing that later tonight, tomorrow, Sunday here on the Fanspeak Network. But you're getting one for free. This guy.
Here's my guy. I'll show you.
There he
this is
is.
an old picture.
Rudy's falling asleep. There's one for free.
This is 12 years ago.
Oh, you send it? Yeah.
That's Astro right there.
Oh, he's fun too. He's so cute.
So that's 12 years ago, and this is 13 or this is 11 years ago. When he was a little bit bigger, but that's Astro right there. He was our dog.
This is so appropriate for the boxer contest live today. I love this. By the way, I'm trying to work on a montage of all my 4 boxers by tomorrow for my stream. We'll see if I get it done, but
probably not with all the bourbon.
Wait, okay. Is Astro still alive at 13?
Yes. He doesn't live with my roommate anymore. My roommate broke up with his girlfriend, and the girlfriend got the dog.
Oh my God.
So I haven't kept up with her since college. I'm friends on Instagram. I think he's still alive. I think she still has him, but we've gone different paths. So
yeah, no, that's fair. No, that's long.
But I raised him. I raised him for 2 years.
You raised him for 2 years.
Astro,
shout out to Astro. Yeah, no. They typically, it is more like 9 to 11, and both my one in the middle was older when I adopted him, and he had like a whatever. We won't talk sad stories, but my others lived till 9 and 10, and that 13 is like really long. But our aunt had a boxer that lived till what, 13 or 14, Steve?
13, so, I believe, yeah.
Boxers though, they're. I mean, I won't keep showing Rudy because, but that's the Rudy graduation
so
picture.
Cute.
They're just so sweet. So playful. They're freaking clowns. Like they're just clowns. Like I don't know if Astro did things that would just crack you up, but they are just absolute goofballs. Like Riggs, Riggs was. I had Riggs for 9 years. He got a picture of him back there with his Riggins t-shirt on. He would just like anytime he saw a box or a bag, it was like a game to him. Like they're just playful goofballs.
Yes.
They're
so Astro would like take something of mine, like I don't know, like a sock or something. He'd run away from me where he felt like he had like distance, and he would like look back at me with it in his mouth, like waiting for me to like react or like make a move. And I would just be like, all right, like you got it, it's fun. But he was always like, he did his little like tail up, kind of
pounce,
goes
yeah.
down in his pose. And, and would just like make the eye contact. The eye contact just gets to you. Like he was just, very, very much looking for approval and attention, which is so sweet.
Yeah.
They're very sweet dogs.
They're so sweet. So funny question for Coolers. Did you choose boxers to offset your calm and even killed demeanor, which is Coolers and Mike Ross?
They're also crazy. They're crazy dogs.
Yes. Yeah. So hysterical question by Coolers. Love it. Similar to you, Candyman, my college roommate after college, I shared an apartment with her for 2 years and she got a boxer. And
oh, wow.
I don't even talk to that bitch anymore. We haven't been friends for 10 years, but I fell in love. What was her boxer's name, Steve? Do you remember?
It was,
it was after a TV show, I think. Oh my God, this is the whole reason I've had boxers for 20 some years. This is going to drive me nuts. I blame the bourbon.
Damn. I'm gonna need a minute.
A TV show?
Yeah, dude, I think.
Ranger, 24, Friends, Seinfeld.
Actually, she was a big one.
or Bosco.
Bosco. It was Bosco. Wasn't that like a cop in one of the shows? Anyways, it was. Thank you, Steve. That would have driven me nuts. It was Bosco. Whoa. The bourbon might have hit already. It was Bosco. I was in love with Bosco, fell in love, and then got my own boxers from there. Gibbs, obviously Redskins fan, was my first boxer. So yeah, great question. But it was because my roommate had one, and I was like, I need to have a boxer. Call the bitch and ask for a dog's name. Oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, guys, now I'm pouring, since I finished the Remus, thanks to the waterfall, and I'm pouring Yellowstone as my second drink on the rocks, because we already answered that question here. Second drink on the rocks, Yellowstone. I believe, Steve, you got me this as a gift as well.
I remember on my second drink of Remus.
Okay.
It's gonna be a long night, guys.
I was gonna say, we have the tip jar if you want. We'll do waterfalls, we'll tell drunken stories, we'll sing, whatever. We're having fun tonight, but we will actually, I promise, eventually do a BBM and a boxer draft. But I can't not. Well, first of all, any other bourbon tasting notes? I'm gonna taste this and give it. Steve, what is your all-time? Chris gave us his all-time favorite bourbon. What's your all-time favorite bourbon? And then as I'm taking this sip, Steve is going to a bachelor. I almost said bachelorette party just because that's what I've gone to. Steve's going to a bachelor party in Louisville and nice. Bourbon, then going to Bourbon Country the first week in NFL kickoff weekend. So I'll be doing the heavy lifting here at Fanspeak Network. No, just kidding. Steve, tell us your favorite bourbon and how excited you are to go to Bourbon Tasting, Bourbon Country.
Yeah, I'd say probably my favorite is Blanton's. Blanton's is pretty damn smooth.
Yeah.
Impossible to get. Of something that's a little bit more easy to get, I would say like Eagle Rare. That was in the chat. Eagle Rare, I think is really good. So yeah, I mean, I just like different. I like trying different bourbons, and the thing that I like about bourbon is there are ones like Remus or the Russells or Long Branch. Got ones like that are reasonably priced and still really damn good.
Oh my God!
Oh Jesus, Mike.
I'm not singing TLC for $5, but I'll give you.
Go chasing waterfalls.
Oh, now I get it. Now I'm such a dumbass. I was like, I ain't singing for no $5.
All right, I'm gonna start us. All right, ready? Waterfall
okay.
time for Cheers. Mike Robb. Shout out Mike Robb. Cheers.
Shout out Mike Robb. Poor Steve. I'm so bossy. He just assumes I
didn't bring any ice or water with me, so I'm drinking neat at this point.
Oh shit. Mac Nova, great shout out for Mac Nova. Feels like $5 are the best bad value in the tip jar because the fives will eventually naturally lead to
he's right. He's not wrong.
True. Absolutely.
He's so not
right.
Wrong
it could lead to singing too. So you are so good.
It already did. We're already there.
Yeah. I literally thought he wanted me to sing TLC. Great shout out with the waterfall. Epic comment.
Would you have gone Waterfalls or No Scrubs, Meg?
Ooh, I love both those songs.
I do love No Scrubs was like the peak of my college years, right? Which says how.
Oh no!
yes.
I was gonna say a different schooling
reference?
here, but I won't say it now.
Yeah, Candyman's like that's my junior high.
Okay, let me make sure my ass isn't hanging out because we're gonna get some. How about some more of that sweet Rudy Cam? But no rush. No, we'll do it right now. And then look.
What a sweet boy.
This is why they are so. Oh wait, I was like, I want to make sure my shirt.
What a sweet guy.
Look at that. Hi, Rudy.
I love the folds on the forehead.
Oh, I know, right?
I
mean, so he's 2 and he'll be 3. I can't believe he'll already be 3.
Really?
No.
Yeah. Right? I have that right.
How old was he? How old was he when you adopted him?
Meg, you've only had him a year. And he was
God.
6 months when you got him.
Okay.
He's gonna be 2.
I'm so sorry. He'll be 2 in November. Right?
Yeah.
Just the drunk math is just unbelievable.
You're right.
Yeah, the dog birthday math.
I was like, there's no way. Yeah.
I got him when he was 7 months. He turned a year last November. He will be 2 this November, right around Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for this guy. Look at the Rudy Cam. Oh, that was worth every bit of that $5. Yeah.
What a sweet boy.
He's such a sweet boy. And in honor of the boxer contest, I absolutely love that. It's just GAB says Scatterbook's going to be a 1.4 now.
Not on my watch. I'm keeping us in check tonight.
Oh shit. Please stay good shout out, Mac. Please stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to, part of the waterfall song. I actually got it that time. Okay. Steve, you start this time to be fair. And I'll finish because that's not fair to Candyman. So oh my God.
I'm freaking neat. So
oh shit. Cheers. I was drooling. I was not drooling.
Awesome.
I was spilling. I was really spilling. Mac, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And way to tie in the waterfall song. If we get through the whole song, we might not get through any drafts tonight.
Yeah. Candyman, if you need to go get ice, we got it.
Yeah. I know how rough that is without ice. $5 could bring accidental nudity. I was scared. I was looking down and I was like, holy shit, wait a second. He is literally right on my lap. Anyways, okay. Before we forget, I still have to do this or that with you, Candyman. We basically did.
Sure.
And Steve, we need to answer this. What's the bucket list bourbon? Are any of the you haven't tried and really want to? Easy answer for me: Poppies. Pappies.
Poppies is very different than Pappies.
Yeah, Pappy Van Winkle. Yeah.
Have you had Pappies, Candyman?
No,
okay.
I've never had it.
I know that's Steve's great white whale. That's my great white whale. He's hoping when he goes to this. Go ahead, Steve.
I've had I think it was the 10-year one time about 10, 15 years ago. A guy in my fantasy league, he had a bottle and he gave everyone like a sip. It was just like half an ounce. But that was the one time that I've had it.
Did it live up? That half ounce live up to one?
It was pretty damn good.
Okay. So there's an outside chance you have a tasting at your bachelor, not your bachelor, at the bachelor. Oh, shit. I'm just used to going to bachelor parties. At the bachelor party you're going to in September, there's a chance at Buffalo Trace that Pappies could be on the tasting menu, correct?
Yes. So the way it works apparently at Buffalo Trace is they have their standards like Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, etc. That you definitely get, and you can even get a bottle of. But then they have a couple specials out there, and that can include Pappy's or Hartman's Comment, E.H. Taylor, I believe, a couple others. I'm trying to remember. I'd have to look it up.
E.H. Taylor's under Buffalo. Okay, got it. Yeah.
So and then potentially the chance that it's Pappy's is like, 1 in 100,000. But
us winning BBM tonight.
You could buy some of those bottles.
No. Okay. Well, that sounds good. I love that. Have you had E.H. Taylor? I don't think I have.
I haven't.
No. Wait, you said you have, right, Chris? E.H. Taylor?
Which one?
E.H. Taylor?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I haven't had that. Yeah, so that's on the list. But yeah, definitely Pappy's is the bucket list for me. Mind of Rudy, my damn owner is drunk again. If anybody pays for drunken stories, Steve has multiple that relates back to this to me. I'm going to have to put her staggering ass to bed and fetch my own food tonight. Not totally wrong. My first boxer Gibbs was in my 20s. Steve lived with me for a very short part of that time. And Steve, basically, I was like a puddle. I was like, teen mom version of a dog mom. Well, not a teen mom, just a young drunken mom version of a dog mom. And so Steve would have to take care of Gibbs for me sometimes. And I had some good one-liners from that. Okay, from Louisville, E.H. Taylor, single barrel blows Blanton's out of the water. That's really hard to say. Good to see you, Nathan's. That was really tough to say when you've had a full pour of bourbon, by the way. But I'm with you. I like Blanton's. Now I really, really, really need to try E.H. Taylor. And George, have you tried? I don't know if I've tried the George T. Stagg.
I have tried. I can't remember if I had the George T. Stagg or the Stagg Jr. I've had one of them.
Okay. All right. We're going to this or that. Let me know if there's anything to do with waterfalls or anything, Rudy, or anything like that. I brought up a doc that I have looking at a different screen here. So Candyman, this or that, just quick, fun questions, rapid fire. We'll go through kind of covers different genres, but it's literally like 25 quick questions that just like one word answers. If you care to elaborate, your choice. So starts with movies or TV shows?
TV shows.
And your favorite would be of all time TV?
Sopranos.
There we go.
Sopranos.
We come from.
I'm very Italian. I am very, very Italian American. So Sopranos is my favorite. My best friend growing up, we're both Italian Americans, and his dad is a chef, and his dad. So becoming an adult and maturing and understanding the Sopranos, I look back on my childhood. About half of my best friend's dad's personality was a Sopranos character. Like when you're growing up, you just think this guy's kind of like very Italian and a little bit strange and kind of funny and very crude. But then when you're maturing through it, you're like, he was literally just part of his personality was like being a Sopranos character. So it was just like, yeah, very much in that, and by far my favorite TV show.
What age did you start watching The Sopranos? What age were you? Did you watch it later?
So we tried to watch it when we were in high school. When it was live, and it all went over our heads.
Yeah.
And so it didn't stick. So it took until I rewatched it. And I honestly, I just fully watched every single episode from start to finish in the last 12 months. And then it went from being like a concept of the show to being like, I understand the show.
Yeah.
Because I'd seen episodes, I'd seen parts of seasons, and I knew of The Sopranos, but not until I watched it in this last year as like an adult do I like actually understand it. So
I'm gonna interject, Chris. Who's outside of Tony? Who's your favorite Sopranos character?
Paulie Walnuts.
Of course. I mean, so good. So good.
So Mac Nova says, really funny.
People who say,
go ahead.
It's the best. People who say Christopher is, he's a tragic character.
Yeah.
Paulie Walnuts is the comedic relief. We love Sal. We love, if you like Richie, if you like, different characters. Ralphie, or kind of, why do you like that guy? But everyone likes Christopher. It's obvious, but he's kind of the tragic character. It's Paulie. Paulie is the kind of constant, I would say.
Yeah.
Steve, is that your favorite character as well?
I'd say so. Like he is just
outside of Tony. Everyone loves Tony.
He's got so, and I think you would. I'm trying to remember the exact name.
If you can't say Tony, it has to be. There's only like 3 or 4 options. It's like Paulie. Some people like AJ. AJ kind of grows on people as he matured. And then season by season, there's different characters, right? Because everyone dies. So,
but Paulie, what was the one where I can't remember the name of the episode where him and Chris are in the woods in freezing
Pine
woods?
Barrens.
Pine Barrens. Great, one of the best episodes.
Pine Barrens.
One of the best episodes of all time.
Hartman says if Ralphie's someone's favorite,
he was an interior decorator. He was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
His house looked like shit.
Series. Yeah.
Max says, "Is Mom refused to let him watch it? But then he's slowly watching all the seasons, still haven't finished.
Max,
Steve,
gotta finish. The ending
Yeah.
is so good. It's so bone
I watched like pieces, and I think I need to binge watch it. Steve
it's
told
so
me the
good.
same thing. I know Steve loved the HBO shows, and he said this is Steve, The Wire, that's still your favorite, which I live in Baltimore.
Yeah, I mean,
Never
The
seen
Wire is
Wire.
incredible.
I watched the like first 2 episodes and I got bored. Do you think it's
Oh my
you know me well enough, Steve? Do you think
Season-
it's just not for me? Do I just have to have patience, or
You have to have some patience. The Wire is it. The biggest thing with The Wire that I'll say is the main character of the show is Baltimore. It is the city is the main character.
that is true. That was very deep, Steve. And I do need
The fuck?
I do need. So I assume you've watched all of The Wire, Chris?
No. It's on my to-do list. I have never
Okay.
watched The Wire, but my best
Okay, DJ
friends
Quill
tell
says
me
awesome.
you gotta
goated
get through
from that.
season 1. Season 2 is incredible. So The Wire is literally my next up show to watch. when I
Ooh,
have
we
some
got a
time.
Bayou Bengal raid. Shout out Bayou
Nice.
Bengal. Shout out Bayou Bengal. Love to see you
Shout out
guys.
Bayou.
Shout out everybody in here. Go make sure you're subbed to Bayou Bengal's channel. Shout out to them. Tiller Turtle. We're having a party tonight, and
Yeah.
we will eventually draft
No.
best ball drafts. I swear to God, but love
No, like
the-
GAB and Quill are right. Like The Wire is just it's so brilliant and it's like not a true story, but it's a lot of based on like what David Simon and like the writers knew because they're from Baltimore and like knew the city and knew Baltimore and knew what it went through. And it's like, season 2 is about the docks and which is like the downfall of Baltimore when the docks kind of like went away, like Baltimore lost a lot of revenue and then it's like the one season about politicians, one season's about the school system. It's just brilliantly done, start to finish. Highly recommend for anyone. And it just has some of the greatest created characters of all time. Like
I'm not banning anybody. Did Spike Week do that? That's insane. Love it, Bayou Bengal. Appreciate you. Mwah. I'm giving kisses now.
what the fuck is going on?
Last shout out I'll give on favorite shows. I need to watch The Wire. That's on my to-do list. I really liked 24 when I was growing up. I thought it was like a fun show. 24 was like pretty action packed. It was a good drama, kind of some action. And but yeah, The Wire is like high on my list. We mentioned another show. It just escaped my mind because
Boardwalk Empire.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm honestly, I'm not a big TV guy. I'm not a big movies guy. I'm like a live sports guy, and now that I have kids, like kid shows kind of rule the world, or in my house, in my domain. So
that's the Netflix most watched on the Candyman channels right now. Of course, that's under it should be. As it should be.
It's kid. It's 100% kid shows. It's the
Mac
only reason
Nova,
I have a paid Netflix.
Yeah. Shout out. Well, but I do to wrap this up, and we will get back to that. But the comments are also too good. Is I do need to binge watch The Wire and Sopranos because I've seen parts of Sopranos. I gave the Wire like the first 2 episodes and I got bored. Maybe I just was in a weird mood. I don't know. But I've lived here now. I've lived here now longer as an adult than I did in Arlington because I lived in Arlington, Virginia for several years. And then I moved here and I've now lived here longer. I got to give The Wire a shot. And I do need to watch all the way through the
my number
Sopranos.
2. My number
What?
2 show is Breaking Bad. So
Oh, there
I
it is.
love
Okay.
Breaking Bad.
You left that one.
Me and
Steve?
my
You're
college
big.
roommate.
It's
It's
not
pretty-
like my top 5.
It's gruesome.
But yeah.
It's gruesome. It's my number 2 overall. It's because it's nostalgic for me. Me and my college roommate, Breaking Bad was coming out like while we were in college, so we were watching it. We were catching up, and then we were watching it live.
Yeah, like I like Breaking Bad. It's not in my top like 5, maybe top 10. My top 5 would probably be
Really?
The Wire, Sopranos, Sons of Anarchy,
Steve's the TV guy.
Justified.
Steve's the TV guy for sure.
Justified,
Yeah.
and then Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
Oh, I
haven't seen those.
forgot you love Peaky Blinders.
Yeah,
Haven't seen any of those. Yeah. Yeah.
These are Steve's notes. You're getting bourbon notes, and then you're also getting TV recs. There. That is Steve's rec list. Max said he started Breaking Bad, Mad Men at the same time. Breaking Bad hooked him. Mad Men he couldn't get onto. DJ Quill agreeing with you there. Sons of
Justified is amazing also.
Yeah.
And that's the other reason, like Deadwood, Timothy Olyphant, which is based on a real character in Deadwood, which is an incredible show. But then he goes to Justified, and he's just amazing as Raylan Givens.
Yeah.
So
is that the one Mom and Dad watched?
Random aside.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Random
I love
aside.
random aside.
Have you ever seen Supernatural?
I watched some of it. It was not like
Steve
my
will
thing.
probably be the answer most of these questions because I've watched like Friends and Seinfeld on repeat.
Yeah.
Me too. My sister, her favorite show is Friends, so I've seen every episode.
Is she older sister, Candyman?
And that's where we used to be at, like back in the day, right?
Is she an older sister?
She's 3 years older than Yeah. My sister's 3 years older than me, and we would watch Friends seasons 1 through 4 on VHS any given weekend. Like, it was just on repeat, and it went over my head because I was like a kid, but it was just fun, But no.
Shout out Hartman. Exactly. Friends, Seinfeld are the two best. We're drinking. We're having fun. We're forgetting.
We're talking about Friends. I forgot.
Well, your sister, I asked if she was older sister. Yes, she's 3 years older, which I'm 3.5 years older than Steve. I have to ask, is she a bossy older sister? And then I do need to get back to MacNova's comment of Vegas Meg, because you are probably going to see that.
Supernatural. Okay, Supernatural.
Yeah.
So the whole Supernatural thing was the star of Supernatural, the main lead actor, the lead character, Austin, and who at that time was my girlfriend, was when she was working in college, she was the babysitter for the family that was the Supernatural lead actor. So I forget his name.
Which one? Jensen Ackles or the other one?
Other one,
somebody,
the brown-haired one.
I thought they were both brown. I can't remember his name. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
He's the main character. He's the main character of Supernatural. And my wife now, when we were in college, was the babysitter for his kids, like growing up, because she was from the same neighborhood he lived in. That's
funny.
Oh, that's wild. Okay,
so I've been in his house.
Jared
Padalecki, yes.
MacNova coming through.
Jared Padalecki. So I even when I was dating her, I met Jared. I've been in his house. My wife,
funny.
He would fly out on vacation and take my wife with them to babysit the kids on their vacation. Insane stuff. And his house was
wild.
He's like a millionaire. He got paid $1 million every season of that show, at least.
Yeah.
Of course. It was so when I was in college, I was like, what the hell? It's crazy.
Okay, we're definitely, Mac, getting some version of Vegas Meg. You're already seeing it. But Vegas Meg, I joke about it since I went to Vegas in April. I've been 10 times. We went for I'll just admit, we all know I'm old at this point. We went as a family for my 40th birthday. And then my family went home, picked up rigs, and I partied with my friends for 3 days. I spent a week in Vegas for my 30th, I wish. My 40th, I freaking love Vegas. It's my happy place. Vegas Meg is a character of me that she's just so much fun.
Meg, your favorite casino, where do you stay and where do you gamble? Where do you stay? Okay. Where do you gamble?
So great questions. So my friends do much better than me financially. So don't take this as a reflection of me financially. My friends got
Bellagio? Are you Bellagio girl?
Cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Oh, even fancier. Wow.
That does not reflect how I do in life, but my friends do. I told this story last night that one of my good friends, it's actually one of my good friends' husbands, but we're all good friends, he does very well for himself. He's he was a Cosmopolitan regular. Now they're owned by MGM. He always had enough points, would get the limo pickup, all the stuff. He got us hooked on Cosmopolitan, and I just absolutely cannot get away from it. But I do like that there. You're right next to Bellagio, and you're just in the center of everything right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely love Cosmo is my state. What was the other Vegas question? Because I love Vegas questions.
Where do you love to gamble?
Where do you like? So that's where you like to stay. Where do you like to gamble?
Old Vegas, because I don't make that good of money. So well, I will soon when Fanspeak Network and Substack blows up. But but well, I didn't want to make it so no, Old Vegas, because you get cheap cables and just like it have some fun. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll go to Old Vegas one day, every trip, and just have a time. You do the same?
I've only been to Vegas twice.
Really?
Yeah. I've been there twice. And Old Vegas is fun. We walked into the Bellagio, and I think the blackjack table was either, I mean, this was 10 years ago, but it was either 25 or 50, minimum per hand. And me and my friends walked right back out. We're like, we don't, so we ended up going to Planet Hollywood or the Venetian or, other casinos that were or going to Old Vegas, $10, $15 a hand was more our style. This was like 10 years ago, but still.
Yeah. So Max dead on is we'll walk around Fremont for like 10 minutes.
Fremont.
And just, we'll walk around Fremont for like 10 minutes, but then we'll spend most of our time in Circa. But then when we've had enough, then we'll like bop into like, what's the really old one there? Oh shit, it's on the tip of my tongue. But like some of get into the other old casinos where it's like super cheap hands and stuff like that. Just have some fun. Paul says Harrah's is the perfect spot. Love Harrah's, that.
Windsor.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that is true. On the Strip, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. So that's why Old Vegas.
The Nugget. That's what AMC said.
The Gold Nugget. Yes, thank you. You nailed it. It's Circa. Then you get a little like Fremont. It's ridiculous, but there's some like live music and whatever. Then you bebop into the Gold Nugget. And that's exactly what my friends like to do. One day we do like an Old Vegas trip, and so you will see the version of Vegas, Meg, which if we win this BBM that we will draft at some point. Someone asked earlier, we will. I swear to God, we will. If we win the BBM, we're going to host a Vegas meetup. So if you want to fun, go to Old Vegas and want to be miserable, go broke on the Strip to the Cosmo AMC. I do love the Cosmo in general. I love
Cosmo is nice.
Chandelier bar and the barbershop.
I love the chandelier bar. The chandelier bar.
It's awesome. Did you do the cocktail where you eat the flower and it buzzes your tongue? Did I make you do that, Steve?
No.
But
okay, Candyman. Okay, we're getting Matt.
I went to the chandelier bar. It had been open for like 2 years. It was like brand new, and I haven't been there since because I haven't been there. I haven't been back there, but it was like very nice. I like the Cosmo, I like Aria. Anyways, I need to go back. My home league, we do. My home league redraft league. We're in year 19, and we do a destination every year. I tried to get them to go to Vegas. I tried to get them to go to South Florida. I tried to get them to go to California, but we ended up picking Central Texas again. So we're doing Dripping Springs, which is like west of Austin, and very nice. And we have an incredible Airbnb that we're staying at, a nice ranch house with a pool and amenities and like crazy nice house for 10 guys to stay in for a weekend. But I just haven't been able to get them to commit to flying out of state. And we have about, I think out of our 10 guys, there's like 7 of us. And we have one guy in Oregon, one guy in New York, and one in Chicago. But it's very hard to get consensus for everyone to not just pick Central Texas or Austin area kind of stuff.
Totally makes sense.
We're working on it, but I was really trying to get them to either do Vegas or San Diego or Miami. And we came up like 1 vote short of Miami, and we ended up picking again Central Texas, which we've done for like the last like 5 or 6 years, but still very fun. And so we do that every Labor Day.
You eventually need to just stronghold them into a Vegas, Vegas.
We'll get there. As
the kids get older and that kind of stuff.
We're near 19. Yeah. We've done a lot of different destinations. Yeah, you got to make it. You got to make it.
Oh, that's right. Mac lives in Vegas. Mac, how many months a year are you out in Vegas? Are you live there permanently? Because I just need Vegas meetups. I just love Vegas so much. And I said this when I got back in April and I was on a show with Emo. You can go to Vegas. You don't have to be a gambler. You don't even have to be a drinker. You literally can go to Vegas and there are so many different things to do. You know what I mean? Like you could literally go. Steve and my dad went to the mob museum and did like a virtual reality mob thing. You could go to my mom and I, we went to the botanical things at the Bellagio. Like there is so many different things to do that you don't even have to
exist.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Next time I go to Vegas, I want to do the Sphere and I want to golf because I've never golfed there and I've never been to the Sphere.
Okay, right. Okay, so you haven't been in like 10 years. So yeah, the Sphere just got built and they're working on building the baseball stadium too, I think. Okay, he lived there 2020 to 2023. Yeah, lots of nature, good food, insane food, good shows. I was about to tell the drunken story of Steve, but shout out to New Orleans is fun too. The Mirage, that just closed. They're building a Hard Rock, I believe. And Coolers couldn't agree with this more. Like I swear to God, we're going to get to 2 drafts, a BBM and a boxer, but we've been drafting for 7 freaking months. We're just having a time. And we love Candyman. We obviously want an IRL meetup with Candyman. So we're just having fun. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm glad.
Can I just give a shout out real quick? GAP, I loved his comment about you talking about drinks that make your tongue go numb. But his comment about shows, Rome, he mentioned Rome, and that is a fantastic show. Ended way too early. Candyman, you like history, right? You're a history guy?
Of course, big history buff. Yes.
Yeah, you would love Rome. I guaranteed. Like Snap Call, you'd love Rome, guaranteed. So check that out. It's an HBO show. Only 2 seasons. First season was incredible. Second season low down, but wanted to shout that out because it's such a good underrated show.
Okay, there you go. Red Rocks.
I'll check it out.
Shout out to the Red Rocks too. Raiders. Paul says Raiders Fanspeak meetup. You like that? I mean, I do love Kirk Cousins.
Steve,
still. I mean, it's tempting. Go ahead.
When I was in high school, I lettered in Latin. I was in the Latin club, and so like Roman history, Greek history are very parts of like my interest. And so I got to check out Rome. I've heard of it. I've seen some clips of it. I've never watched it, so that's on my short list for sure. I have to put that up.
Move it to the top. Move it to the top. You would love it then.
That and The Wire. So that and The Wire are my next.
I know.
On HBO.
And then Felix is right. Entourage is incredible. Also,
Steve loves all.
I've seen all of Entourage. I've definitely seen all of Entourage. I love Entourage. Yeah.
Okay, just to circle back to Max 2 comments. If I win any DFS like takedowns, I'm coming in November. Steve knows I cannot be in public weeks 15 through 17. I'm a psychopath. Steve knows I'm just a psychopath. Like he's been with me. We've been with each other for sweats. It is such a bad look on me. So Candyman, I don't know how you did it last year at the Texans Cardinals game, but I love that you, BBG, and Emo did. I couldn't do it during a sweat, but I could do it in like November. So if I have any DFS takedowns, I'm into this. If I take down anything, I'll host a Raiders meetup. You like that? But yeah, how did you have a sweat, Candyman, in the week 15?
Yeah, so I'll save it for a drunken story. If someone wants to tip $25, I have an incredible drunken story between me and Emo and BBG in week 15 of 2025.
There you go.
And
there you go. Someone has to pony up $25.
I have all the details. I was there, and it was at the end of the day, Emo and I were the 2-man left standing. I'll say that.
Okay, I love that.
Went to a few
shout out to BBG.
Went to got some Tex-Mex. BBG could not hang, but it was an incredible time. So yeah, I if anyone wants to hear that drunken story, tip jar is right there. I got a good one for us.
The tip jar is right there. We got a good one for it.
Ballers
was okay for a season. Ballers was okay. Yeah. I watched it for like 1 season with my buddies at one point. Yeah.
Okay, so I love, just to get back to the tasting notes, I love Yellowstone, but am I just drunk already? I don't know. Steve, you've given this to me before. I've had it before.
I've never seen it. My parents love it.
Steve gets me the
the
high
show.
octane. This is another 100 proof Yellowstone.
So-
Go ahead. Your thoughts, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, Yellowstone. I do like stronger bourbons for sure, but that face is incredible. Somebody do a waterfall just to see that face. But no, the show Yellowstone, got to get Paramount Plus, and you got to do 1883 and 1923. Those might be two of the greatest shows of all time. Like I just said, shows, and they're almost like miniseries because 1923 is 2 seasons, but there are maybe 12 episodes total. 1883, I think, is 9 or 10 episodes. I will challenge anyone, especially if you like
the
history.
Name of the director? I've heard of him.
Taylor Sheridan, who actually was in Sons of Anarchy. He was an actor.
Sheridan. Yes. So my parents are big Yellowstone fans. I've never seen the series and the shows, but you know, it is also, I hear a lot about it.
So like I think regular Yellowstone is good, but I think those 2 shows are some of the best television of all time.
Okay, guys.
Better. Yeah.
We're gonna finish the song by the time it's over. Here, you get a little bit of karaoke. Can't even do it without laughing. I know you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. Okay, I'll start.
Oh my God, this is so bad.
I'll start. Who goes second?
I'll go second.
I go second.
Save Chris.
I'm so sorry. I'll go quick. Hold on. Excuse me, Steve, where are you? Oh my God. That's the preview. That's guys, that's the preview of this. It is awful, but I have absolutely no shame in my game. But shout out to MacNova for continuing the waterfall song. We appreciate you. Make us off the rails, life of the party. The vibes are strong. Thank you. That's what this show's all about. Again, to Cooler's point earlier, we have been drafting for 7 months. Start the games. Games. The Grammy. Yes, I know. Cheers. Thank you. The Grammy goes to, Syntax. That's so good. Oh my God. Okay, let's try to finish this or that, and then
Meg, we've gotten through one question. I think.
No, let's see how far we can go. Okay, Chris, Candyman. Let's see.
It's Jover.
Yes,
it's Jover.
No, we can do this. I can prove the bourbon is flowing like fine wine, but I swear we can do this challenge. I think we can do it. Okay, Candyman, we can do this. Look at this is like us, like in a what's the thing where you do like a team game? One word answers. Let's see if we can get through this. Okay, ready? Sunrise or sunset?
Yes. Sunset.
Oh, perfect. Love it. Mondays or Fridays off?
Fridays off.
I agree. Visit the past or the future?
Future.
Okay. Photographic memory or time travel? Steve has a photographic memory.
Time travel.
Love it. Sleep with sounds or silence? I can only sleep with sounds. I'm going to give my answers.
Sounds. Yeah. Sounds.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I love it. I cannot sleep in
You're
silence.
Simon and Garfunkel.
And I do love that song too.
The Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence.
so
we could
good.
play the boxer. We could play the boxer in honor of Okay. Coffee or tea?
Coffee. Yeah. Big coffee guy.
And this is where we got to emo making homemade guacamole or salsa.
Guac. I'm a big guac guy. Yeah.
Did you taste emo? Side question. Did you taste emo's guacamole in Austin?
It sounds very personal.
No,
Pause?
it's
Pause?
He made guacamole.
No, I did have some emos. He did. Yeah. I love homemade guac. So yeah, incredible.
Did you taste his guac?
Yes. Pause. Yes.
Pause. Yes. Okay. Salty or sweet? Totally separate question. Salty or sweet?
Salty. Love salt.
Beer or wine?
Wine. I used to be a beer guy.
I would have to be paid
more wine.
figures to drink a beer.
These days.
I would have to be paid 4 figures.
I don't prefer beer these days. I prefer cocktails. I prefer wine. Yeah. It doesn't agree with me as much.
I swear to God, the older you get, but it could be also personal preference. But yeah, I would need to be paid.
If I'm with the boys, if we're hanging out and we're slamming beers, we're slamming beers. If it's a football game, we're drinking beers, light beer, never IPAs. I've already matured past that phase. But
Steve still loves his IPAs. Are you still ripping IPAs, Steve?
Oh yeah.
No sours, IPAs. Get them out of here. It's light beer, it's lagers, Guinness, and I'm good. But I don't really prefer to drink. Like, I'm more of a cocktail or like a wine.
So
kind of
cocktail
guy,
or wine. Okay, so wine is your answer.
Yeah.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Speak to animals or speak all languages?
To animals. Love animals.
Yeah. What is Rudy thinking about me right now? Road trip or fly?
Crazy.
I
like to air travel. I fly quite a bit, so I'll say fly.
Steve knows I'm 100% agree. I hate long road trips. Somewhere new or an old classic. It sounds like this is part of your fantasy group decision.
I typically enjoy being somewhere new, but I can appreciate the somewhere classic. But I do like to go somewhere new. I'd lean that way.
Yeah. My old classic is Viva Las Vegas. You're right in the middle, just like emo. East Coast or West Coast if you're traveling?
West Coast. Yeah, West Coast for sure.
That is the typical answer for that. Ocean or mountains?
That is tough. I like them both so much. It's really hard. I think I'd give a slight lean to mountains, but I do a lot of beaches too.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. So what is your favorite beach? I have one follow-up question to that. In Texas, what beach do you go to? Like what's the...
So we go to Port Aransas, which is closer to Mexico than Houston, and it's south of Corpus Christi. It's south of Galveston. So Port Aransas is a decent beach in Texas. I like that beach, but I don't prefer Texas beaches. I prefer my beaches that I think of. My mom is from the Bay Area, so like I like the West Coast beaches. They're cold, but they're deep water beaches, and the sand is good. And so I think of either San Diego or just kind of like Santa Cruz as my favorite beaches, and or Aptos is like a local beach that my grandmother lives at. But if I'm going to do my beaches on the East Coast or the Gulf, I love Florida beaches. And so I really like Miami. I really like Santa Rosa Beach area in the Gulf. So I like both. If I had to pick one, I'd probably stick with the California beaches because I kind of grew up visiting some family out there, and they're cold, so you got to wear a wetsuit if you want to go in. But when you're on the beach,
sounds like you need a BBG surf meetup or just a BBG California.
So I got BBG out on the lake, and we were doing some wake surfing, and we were trying to get him into it, but it's a different groove. But yeah, I definitely got to get out there with BBG and do some surfing.
I love it. Okay, we're almost done. Netflix or Hulu? I'm sure this might
Netflix,
be
easy
with the kiddos. Yeah. Okay. Concert easy or Netflix. Sporting event?
Sporting event. I'm okay with concerts. I don't love concerts, honestly, but I love college football games. So like, if you ask me to go to an NFL game, it could be an experience. It could be fun. It could be an event, but I'm not going to like seek it out on my own time. But a college football game, I'm very excited about. Like,
I assume University of Texas.
Exactly. If someone's like, "Hey, I have good seats to a Texas game, a home game," I'm like, "Brother, I'm there. Say when."
And I know you were at the Scatabo semifinals of the college football playoffs, right? Am I right on that?
No, not that one. But I was at the game where Texas played Ohio State 2 seasons ago in the semifinal, and that was Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins. It was Emeka Egbuka, and actually Carnell Tate was there as well. Obviously, he was a bit younger. It was so it was all of those guys. Golden, you know.
Yeah. Okay. This is a follow-up question from Mac Nova. Will Texas win a national championship before you die? I hope so, because I hope that's a long time away.
I would say over under 6 national titles. Mac Nova.
Natty, okay.
I love it. I love it. Okay, there's some judgment of how BBG couldn't get up, but it is very different to surf waves, right? Obviously, different body mechanics.
It was just different. If I had BBG at my house for a weekend, I'll get him up. It was a couple hours on the boat, so it was tough. It was tough conditions that day. But I could get BBG up on a wake surf in 24 hours. I just need that time. It's just different.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay, we're down to the last couple, which is best ball. What is your favorite best ball build this year? And I swear to God, this is going to get us into a BBM, guys.
I have 2 favorites. It's first off, it's robust running back, and then second off, it's elite tight end.
Oh, okay. That's where I'm trying to, is it Bowers? Is it Loveland? I'm trying to force myself more into that.
So I have only recently capitulated to elite tight end holistically. And my view is if you don't have a top 6 tight end, you've already lost. So I am making it a priority. I like the Fannons. I like the Pitts. I was drafting a lot of late tight ends all summer long. I want Warren. I want Kraft.
Yeah. And that is kind of more like mid-round, mid-round elite. But I like that. Okay, so Warren, Kraft are like
top 6.
Yeah.
If you don't have a top 6 tight end, you're not going to win.
Oh, look at that. Candyman just went boom. Candyman, have you considered that Pat Fryermuth may be the answer to all of our dreams?
I have a decent amount, but
there we go.
I'm skeptical.
There we go. Okay, last couple questions here. Your favorite team stack this year?
That's a good question. I have to think about that.
I have the good ones.
Team stack or QB with a wide receiver? Is it just like a team stack question?
Okay, no, it could be either. Your interpretation.
My favorite QB to wide receiver, if I have a team and I like it, is going to be Dart and Neighbors. So Giants. But my favorite team to stack up.
Do you include Scatabo in there? I need to know.
Yeah, I'll put some Scatabo in there for sure. My favorite team just to stack up in general, it's probably betting on either, if I think about my stacks that I'm doing team stack wise, it's probably Broncos or Bills. Pretty often, I would say.
Okay, I'm going to answer.
Patriots is fine.
Yeah, the May AJB like that. Rodgers, Pittman, or DK with Fryermuth. Boom. You got a little late round magic there. Max says, he's knowing how to tell me, will Jordan Spieth ever win again? Yes,
he could win this weekend. We'll see.
This weekend, we're looking at lockstep.
We got Spieth in the lead right now at Southwind. We'll see if it's. Spieth was tied for the lead yesterday, and now we have Scotty there, and a few other big hitters, but we'll see.
And last, this or that question. Look, guys, we made it through. We powered through. We did it. Favorite best ball streamer outside Fantasy Football Garage, Fanspeak Network, Toxic Tower. Outside of our little, fun little group, what is your favorite best ball streamer or fantasy streamer?
It's a good question. I honestly, I don't know. I like everyone's content pretty equally. I try to tune in when I can, but I'll throw a bone. I'll throw one out to our man PPR Tyler. I think he's
part of the Toxic Tower, but that I'll let you.
I know. But
he's now with RotoWire.
I know. I'll give a shout out to PPR Tyler. If he is streaming with RotoWire or the Tower, his own channel, I like his content. He's a fun guy to tune into. You know what I'll say though is my very original best ball favorite stream is Hope Bishop before she joined Underdog, and she had the road to 150. Hope
Yeah.
Bishop was my first best ball stream that I was ever part of the chat rat, part of the community in. And so shout out to Hope.
That's
I'm a big
awesome.
fan
I
of
love
her
that.
content,
Yeah.
when she was still streaming.
And shout out to
Yeah,
Hope
yeah.
for working with me when she'd release the boxer. So guys, I'm giving this to you for free. When she'd release the boxer. So it's part of the tip jar, but Mac was dead right. You pay some $5 ones, get me drinking.
Rudy,
and
he's
I'll
passed
do
out.
whatever. Look at, he's just knocked out. He's still so tired from training camp. His two-week training camp. Shout out to see, when is Rudy back? When can we release the boxer? Shout out to Underdog and Hope. Freaking awesome. And we'll be doing a boxer after we do this BBM. Steve, I actually have to know, quick answer, rapid fire, outside of Toxic Tower, Candyman, and us, who is your favorite best ball streamer or fantasy streamer? Mine's Rich Rebar. Rich Rebar is like gospel.
Yeah, I mean, Rich Rebar is great, but he doesn't stream a lot on his own. He's a great guest for a lot of people. And I do love Hayden and Josh. Do I always agree with their takes? No. But I do love them. And, I know Josh a little bit.
Did you meet Josh down at the Senior Bowl?
I did. Yeah, a couple years.
How many years did you meet him?
3 years.
Oh,
So,
I didn't really.
Really nice guy. Really good guy.
Was he Roto World then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome.
But
for those of you that don't know, Steve was covering for Fanspeak.com. We are now Fanspeak, Substack, and Network for 9 years down at the Senior Bowl, 2012 to 2020. Wait, that didn't. 2012 to 2020. He saw the first year of, what was it, Russ and Kirk and Kellen Moore, who's now coaching, right? Wild, to Justin Herbert in 2020 before the world shut down.
Yeah, Herbert and Hurts were the last year.
Oh, Hurts was last year too. But yeah.
And Jordan Love, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that you networked with Hayden down there a couple years too. Okay.
Well, not Hayden, Josh. But the alcohol is flowing.
Yep, the alcohol is hit. Josh. Okay, good answer. Good answer.
But I will say I really enjoy, and I've done plenty of streams with him. Who Hames is, we don't always agree, but I think he is a good grinder and just really dives into things. And
love Who Hames.
Always enjoy streaming with him and talking ball with him.
Can you answer Mark's question? That was the start of Steve's love for the senior community that still holds strong today. It's not a question, it's a comment. Excellent comment, that is. All right, I'm counting down. If you went in with us, we're finally getting into a draft almost 2 hours later.
This is gonna be plus EV for everyone.
We're getting
else,
in 10, 9, 8,
not if I can help
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. We're in. And one person left. There we go. We are filled. We are ready. Candyman, you and I had a playoff team together last year. I think it got out in week 15. Tough times, but tough times. We're going to face it. And we have but we had a Dak. I forget. I know it was a big Dak stack, but we had a playoff team together, and I'm looking to run that back. So Steve, no freaking Justin Jefferson. Candyman, where do you stand on Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, where are you on Justin Jefferson in the Vikings
this is Steve and I's biggest fight this year.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the 12th spot. I love the 12th spot.
I'm projecting Justin Jefferson for about 17 and a half or 17.4 points per game. I put him behind CeeDee Lamb, and I'm okay with him at the back of the first round. I also don't mind just double tapping running back at the back of the first round. So I'm okay with Jefferson. I think he has just been trending down ever since he got paid every year. And you can blame it on McCarthy last year. We can say that, Murray's an upgrade this year. I don't know if his ceiling is quite there anymore to what we're expecting. And I like Jefferson. The swag factor is a 10 out of 10, but for fantasy, he's not a player that I think you have to have, which kind of crushes me because I want him to be that guy, but I'm going to be at the field or slightly below the field on Jefferson when it's all said and done.
My take on him is simply, if you look at the 5 weeks that Carson Wentz was quarterback, his targets, yards, catches, and yards, he didn't have any touchdowns those 5 weeks. So I think he only had 2 for the year, and that's not his fault. We're on par with anyone in the NFL. And so you're now getting basically it's like any quarterback above JJ McCarthy, because we've seen him with Sean Mannion, we've seen him with, or not Sean Mannion, who's the guy a couple years ago who filled in for Kirk Cousins, Josh Dobbs, and then somebody else,
Josh Dobbs and
somebody at the end of the year. But the point being is just about anyone else, Sam Darnold,
somebody else at the end of the year.
but my point is anyone not named.
Bijan goes 103. Achan goes 106. We're gonna get quite a value here.
We got Game Tight. Yeah, let me shout out. We got Game Tight at the 6. We've got Young Moolah at the 10. So it's just the 3 of us, and we are at the 12 spot.
Yeah.
Let's go. I know
Justin Jefferson's coming our way.
Oh shit, Steve, come on. If Candyman's not in agreement, we have to be 3 lockstep here. So yeah, shout out to who and yeah, it was DS missed it. I'm so sorry. We will do a boxer after this. Al Boogie agrees with me. Okay, we are almost up. Genty goes to Young Moolah. I do love Genty at the turn, but there are some fallers here. Oh, Steve, please, for the love of God, let's see what Candyman wants to do first. I'd like Candyman's thoughts first. Chris,
CeeDee
what do you
Lamb.
think? Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
CeeDee Lamb. We'll let that clock out. And
here.
then I think we should take a running back. Who do you like?
Yeah, I'm in on Barkley. I'm cool with going CeeDee Lamb Barkley.
Perfect with me. Steve, can you agree to that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can agree with that. I just, my point is Justin Jefferson legitimately could be wide receiver 1. And
I don't, Steve, I would be, if I had more money to bet, I'd be willing to bet a significant amount.
Look at what his targets have been. Even last year, he was like 8th in targets, and that was with JJ McCarthy. They're just non-catchable targets.
I don't want to relitigate this because A, I'm drunk, and B, we want to keep it moving. But I mean, Steve, Justin Jefferson, we can see how, I understand he was good with other backup quarterbacks, but we saw with JJ McCarthy. I do think you're not baking in enough. What if Kyler isn't good enough for the Vikings? And what if he gets benched? I think there's like 0 chance that's happening. And 2, Kyler's been good. Kyler was actually better than Jacoby Brissett in like in rate stats last year, like completion percentage and things like that. So Jacoby Brissett just threw the ball more. He threw the ball more because A, he doesn't run as much as Kyler, but also because there's no James Conner or Trey Benson. They had 0 running game. Good to see you, Jeremy. Appreciate you. And I love seeing you in the Discord. Steve said no shot, or Al Boogie said no shot to you, Steve. I love Al Boogie. He likes to have competition with Steve. I love he's pushing back. So Justin never had a 1,000-yard season. Jefferson. A lot of good comments in here. So I do appreciate this. Back end of the first round, Jettis feels like could be 2024 second round. No, I mean, I agree with that. Again. Yeah. So some are on your side. Some are like Al Bugs are on, I'd say our/my side. The funniest comment was, of course, Coolers, who watches us a lot, to know this is Steve and I's biggest fight of the year, that and the other 17 rounds. Hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. Okay. So we start Lamb Barkley. I don't know about you, Candyman, but if I don't get 1, 2, 3, or somewhere right in the middle where I can grab a good old CMC, I do love the turn. What have been your favorite picks at the turn here? I like this combination, but do you like double tapping running back? Do you like doing receiver running back? What do you like doing here at the turn? Oh, you might be muted. You might be. I think you might have froze. No, we can't lose him now. No.
I like to say balance at the turn because it's not likely that I'll get an elite tight end in the 11 or 12 spot. You're not going to get like Brock Bowers, McBride, and Colson Loveland. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah, yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Now we can hear you. Yes. We're good. We're good. I mean, I'm just saying it's this 3
because you can't really get.
All right, so we'll wait for Candyman to come back.
All right. Well, I of course queued up Steve. Come on, man. Like if Scatabo comes to us, we're doing it. But Higgins, McConkey, what did you make out what he said? Oh, wait. We got him back. And he's back to the stage. Can you hear us?
Yes. Some bad
Perfect.
Wi-Fi, I think.
No worries. We're having fun. That's all that matters. We all battle the Wi-Fi. We're having a good time. So, who did you say? And of course I queued up Cam Scatabo, but what else do you like here at the 3-4 turn?
Yeah, 3-4. Can we rank by ADP? I want to take a good look here because
it is ranked by ADP now. It is by ADP now.
Breece Hall or McBride would be like snap clicks easily. They're almost never there. I don't think either one, like McBride goes. I don't think Breece would even be there by the time we get the chance. After that, because we're pretty balanced, we started CD and Saquon.
Yeah.
To figure out what we'd want to do. So Breece Hall will get drafted here right before us. There's no way he comes back around. So given Breece Hall is gone because he's the obvious click.
Do you want to double tap running back?
It's a smash.
Okay, so we'll go Breece. Can I convince you guys? Come on.
I think start with Breece Hall.
Can we do Scatabo? I'm drunk and I want
I'm thinking. Let me see the receivers real quick.
I'm just saying we just have Lamb, but we can make this work.
You want to see the receivers make?
Well,
let me see receivers on there.
Lad, this is by ADP Lad Waddle. To me, it's like Lad or nothing. But oops, I did it.
Oh my God.
Let's go Scatabo. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you have to say it, otherwise she's just going to take what she wants. Trust me, I've been here.
Oh my God. Mac was so right. Just tip $5 for waterfalls. You'll get whatever you want. You'll get singing. You'll get impressions. You'll get drunken stories. It's just out of control. Cooler says only Vikes points raced in 2025 when the quarterback was unproven. And so that's kind of to your point, Steve. Good to see you, Darth Carter. Appreciate you. We are having a fun drunken Friday night stream, but we appreciate you in here. So we start, just to recollect ourselves here, because we do have a nice little break. We start 0-3-1. We could even do a hyper fragile 3-4-8-3, which is kind of one of my favorite builds this year. If you wanted to, because it's 3 different buys with Barkley, Breece Hall, Scatabo. We got the fall on Breece Hall, obviously. We got a fall on Lamb as well. So we do have the Lamb Scatabo, which I do think, you do different types of strategies. I can't believe I'm going to try to pull this off when I'm drunk, but for different types of tournaments. And the BBM contest, when you have to hit the nuts, is I weigh, the bringbacks a little bit more. You got the Scatabo Lamb already. Candyman, what do you think of our team? Are you open to a 3-4-8-3? What do you think?
Yeah, it could work out. I definitely am leaning backs a lot in these drafts. And wide receiver is the position I'm most willing to feel like I'm behind at, because it's pretty obvious to me who the good wide receiver picks are in the middle and late rounds. It's a little bit deeper than you would expect. So knowing that, I still put a heavy emphasis on the elite tight ends, robust running back kind of builds, and then hoping that enough ball, hoping that the right picks to kind of get through at wide receiver. And I think the quarterback values are actually pretty good in the mid rounds. I think the quarterback values are actually bad in the later mid rounds. And so I think we're set up nicely here. We have an anchor wide receiver build with CeeDee Lamb. But when it comes back around to us, I have a lot of good ideas of who we might be able to get. And I think we have gotten 3 running backs we feel really confident in. So this is a team where we've already gotten our core bet down, and now we just got to see what falls to us. Could we get Dak Prescott? That'd be nice. I'm not expecting it. But he's probably, based on the kind of build we've done, the first quarterback I would consider taking if he's available. And it's not going to be our next 2 picks. It'd be pushing it. Yeah. And after that, it would just be kind of playing some values for the
like if
early
you fell
mid
to
quarterbacks.
84, that would 84 it would be a smash. And by the way, Chris, Dak was what carried us to the playoffs last year, among other things. But obviously, I can't remember if it was a Dak Lamb or Dak Pickens, but it was definitely a Dak stack. So if you wanted to run that back, I wouldn't be mad. I know Steve wouldn't be mad. We're big Dak fans over here, even though we're Washington fans. I'm a Washington fan, Wayne, especially as Regina just blows up Jaden's. AMC, good to see you. He says, I feel like 3582 would be safer. Yeah, I think we have optionality like 3483, 3582, 3573, but definitely only 4 or 5 running backs, and that is nice. Mac Nova, if he didn't take Scadabo, Meg would have claimed internet went out and didn't hear him.
Yeah, Mac knows.
God, Mac Nova, you know me so well. You know me so well because I
by the way,
absolutely would have done. But I know. Okay, so Candyman, where do you stand on your Scadabo exposure this year? I know you were a Scadabo bull like us last year.
Yeah, big bull last year. I'm kind of even at the field with him this year or a little bit more, but I don't draft Tyrone Tracy. I'm actually, my most drafted quarterback is Jackson Dart. So I'm still in on the Giants. I'm playing it through Dart mostly, and I'll play through Scadaboo when I can get him in round 4. It's kind of depending. There's a lot of good picks in round 4, I would say. So I'm not like too overexposed to any of those picks in that range.
I mean, technically, we got him in round 4, just the very, very start of round 4. By ADP at the top is Christian Watson, Roma Dunze, Parker Washington, Carnell Tate, Tyler Warren. We're not going to take Tyson. I'm not into Price. Where are you guys? Do you want to double tap receiver here to catch up? What are you guys thinking?
So I don't like Roma Dunze. I think, yeah, Tyler Warren's my favorite pick in this range. And then Parker Washington or Carnell Tate. Oh, fucking A. Okay, so that's
I think
some
double
bullshit
tap
right there.
Double tap right here. Yeah.
Double tap receiver. Let's go Parker Washington and Tate.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
And by the way, I just switched to Willett Bourbon because this we're just having too much fun here.
Whoa, you switched to Willett? I was just going to ask.
I can't believe someone drafted Warren at pick 59. I've never seen him go that high in a Best Ball Mania. I've literally never seen Warren go at pick 59.
Yeah,
no, neither have I.
I haven't either. Yeah,
that's some bullshit right there. Like, I really wanted him on this team.
Oh, Warren is almost always easy, like low 60s.
So I have Tyler Warren as one of my highest value above replacement players for 2026. So I've only kind of recently figured that out, and I'm starting to draft more like it and putting, my money where my mouth is. But I think Warren is a instant click in round 6. So the fact that he goes round 5 here is a little bit rich and unexpected, but I don't think there's a better click than Tyler Warren in round 6.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Both wide receivers are banged up. You have a quarterback who probably can't move around a lot. Dumping it off to the tight end who's really good at football seems like he just could be. He could be a tight end that's getting 10 plus targets a game.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good quarterbacks who go in round 6, like Jaden Daniels, Drake May, of course, like great quarterbacks that go. The question is just what is the opportunity cost, because you can take a QB in round 6, but traditionally no team has ever won Best Ball Mania taking a QB before round 8. And that might just be coincidence. It might be a little bit of the fact that QB is more replaceable. And so I kind of think it's the latter where you're
kind of answering Al Bogey's question right now. I've been double tapping this like 6 to 11 range, and then my standard is stacking on Aaron Rodgers later. I'm a 3 QB girl, but yeah, I'm with you, especially because you have to hit the nuts 1 out of 12, 1 out of 14, or whatever it is. I absolutely want to have 3 options. Or like, fun fact, I have a fun question for you, Candyman. I've asked PPR, I've asked this to one of our other guests. I've definitely asked this to Steve. How many 22, 23, 24, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes, the last 4 years, give me the average amount of backup quarterbacks that start in week 17. It's a little more surprising than most people think. I'll give you that tease.
Quarterbacks to start week 17. Talking about 32 teams, right?
Yeah. 32
so if there's
teams.
30 teams, So I would say the average is probably around 11 or 10.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, 11. It was 11, 12, like 12, 13. So the average is around 11 or 12. Math takes a serious
a little bit higher. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 11 or 12 backup quarterbacks start week 17, the last 4 years. So it's not like, oh, this year was brutal with quarterback injuries. It's like, no, this has been pretty freaking sticky. Whether it's, and right now we already know Arizona, Vegas, help me out, Steve and Chris.
Potentially Jets, Browns.
Brown. I mean, we already know.
So I have a question. Does that count? Like last year, would Tyler Shuck be the backup who started week 17?
Yes.
Would Jackson Dart be the backup who started week 17?
Yeah, because he did not start the year.
Yeah. So who would not start?
Who are the Jackson Darts and Shucks, Tyler Shucks of this year that we're not really drafting that we should?
Well, I definitely think
is it bad?
People are projecting Fernando. And Shador, but I wouldn't want to touch like a Carson Beck. I mean, you know what I mean? Like those are the other ones that
I don't think Beck starts enough games to be meaningful.
How did the Jets guy do tonight? I saw people tweeting about Clay Cupnick.
I don't think it was good. I don't think it was good.
Oh, I saw people tweeting about Clay. I have to agree. Someone else said maybe we should. Al Boogie loves Parker. We got Parker, bless. Likes the 3-4-8-3. But someone mentioned I do still like Rome. Are you guys out on Rome? Wait, where did I miss?
I'm still in on Rome, especially with the Burden injury.
Chris, are you out on Rome?
Yeah, I'm pretty out on Rome. I like the fact that he increases his target share in the red zone, and I don't think he's bad, but he has one of the worst catch rates in the league, and his quarterback rating when targeted is one of the lowest in the league.
Damn, Dak. Okay, Dak.
And increase Caleb's completion percentage. It's all going to be schemed and first reads to Burden and Loveland is kind of what I'm digging into. So that's kind of the way I play it. Well, Dak goes right before us. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Dak and Lawrence, who we had stacks with.
Let's push QB.
Okay.
If Pollard's there,
I
think Pollard's a decent click to line up. And then honestly, I'm thinking either Harvey. If we
want to set up another stack, where do you stand on Godwin?
He's fine. I'm fine with Godwin.
I'm a huge Baker girl, and we talked about Baker Burton earlier. We could make a
running backs. Yeah, I know Lemon's injured right now. I've been preferring Lemon in this spot, but I think it is time to kind of like let his ADP fall.
Yeah, I think it's going to fall. And I'm a little worried about Lemon with missing this much time.
Yeah,
we took Godwin because I wasn't very fast.
Cool with Godwin.
I'm also open to that because now we have Baker as a stack because, obviously Lamb and Parker stacks went. Any fear, in my drunken state, any fear about, I know people were a little bearish on Cam Ward's performance last night. Any fear about Cam Ward? I have a little bit of him, not a ton. How much Ward do I have? I take so much. Why am I not seeing? There it is. Okay, I do have 11%. My bad. I do have a share of him. Chris, where do you stand on Ward? Steve, your thoughts on Ward after first preseason game?
Yeah, I'm not too worried because the bench risk on him is 0.
Yeah.
I will say my Cam Ward exposure is pretty low. I'm going to pull it up now across all my drafts. It is 5%. So I'm below the field on Cam Ward. I prefer Bryce Young in that range. I prefer Stroud. I prefer Daniel Jones. And so that's kind of the way I play it. But I don't think he has any bench risk. And I do draft a decent amount of Carnell Tate. So I think Carnell Tate can pay off his ADP with subpar quarterback play in a really terrible offensive line. So I'm not super worried. I don't think it's a great managed league play to go for Carnell Tate, but I do just like taking rookie wide receivers, and to get a first round NFL draft wide receiver at ADP, 55 plus, I think is kind of a good deal.
All right. I don't know if this that's a wave. That's a waterfall. Let me fill up here.
So no, I agree with a lot of what Chris said. I think we just look at the Brian Dable offense, and a couple years ago, Malik Neighbors as a rookie,
wait, let me pour.
first round pick, like was
oh my God, I almost finished 2 bourbon bottles tonight. This is a problem.
Oh boy.
I hope our mom's not watching.
Focal point of the offense, and his quarterback play was not just Daniel Jones, it was Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito. So I think Tate is really fine. And as for Ward, I just think, sure, it wasn't great. Didn't look great yesterday. Offensive line had some struggles. I think he had some struggles, but it's his first time in this offense in a game situation. Let's give him some time. Let's get him some use of some guys. He was better down the stretch, and I just hope that's the case we see there.
Mick talking to our mom. Our mom and dad are so sweet. They support the channel. So mom and dad, look away, mom and dad.
I'm going to start the waterfall. Ready?
Hartman,
Yep.
Hartman,
From
Steve,
Hartman.
me.
All right,
First
cheers.
down in a row. Or sorry, Hartman. That was not cold enough. That was a little neat for me. Oh, wait. Holy shit. I just poured Yellowstone, which, by the way, tasting notes.
Very
love
strong.
Yeah.
Steve, Jesus, what is with the high octane 100 proof? Holy smokes.
I go hard in the paint.
Oh my God. But I will say Yellowstone is smooth. That was not iced down enough. Hartman, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you.
So what are we thinking at these picks here?
So we've missed out on the top tight ends, which is kind of a key for me, but we're gonna have to deal with it, and it's okay. We can dig ourselves out at tight end. We'll be just fine. We're really in a good spot from running back.
Steve, come on, get some Kittle love right
and
now.
receiver. I don't want to jinx it, but there's some really good quarterback options.
Yeah.
There goes Dart, my favorite pick.
Yeah,
Dart
I was going to
goes-
say we had Scott. And honestly, if you wanted to, we have 4 different bye weeks. If we wanted to do 3, 4, 8, 3, we could. 10, 13, 9, 8, 9. If you want to tack on one later, that's fine. I did queue up Kenny Gainwell, but that would be a little excessive probably. So where do you guys stand here? Dart goes. We could backstack some of these guys.
I'm a big Bo Nix fan.
Yeah, Bo Nix instant click for me.
Yeah, guy he's finished quarterback 7 each of the first 2 years. And it's like, and he now gets Waddle. It's like, what are we doing?
Brees,
He's an easy one to backstack. Can I tempt you guys in double tapping quarterback here? Because we're at 0-4-4-0. I'm a little worried if we try to wait till pick.
Yeah, I don't mind Baker at all.
We can easily backstack him. The same buy though. Same buy. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the buys.
Yeah, I'm honestly okay. We'll just take a third quarterback. And the thing with Baker, and somebody said, I think it was Al.
Baker 7. Drink it. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Al said, like, let's be honest. Like, Mbuka's dealing with an injury now. Like, this is a serious thing. Like, people will try to.
Yeah, we have Godwin, Baker,
and like Godwin could be a smash. Like, Godwin is a guy. Like, we didn't really talk about it because we got into so many other conversations. But Godwin is a guy who probably should be rising up quite a bit.
Meg is ripped. I'm feeling it. Vegas Meg is here. Hello. I mean, not that you want to. You could make me sing. It wouldn't be great. Just wait, folks. There's another job. That's true. Naked golf with line schedule is totally fine. That is true with the schedule. What were you gonna say, Steve? Sorry.
No, I mean, Goff would be fine. Like, me,
had the Godwin stack. So
yeah, I'm less caring about like primary stacks and stuff like that. Like, value is value in my opinion. And I just want to point like to Candyman's point about like later quarterbacks. A couple years ago, I can't remember the guy who won BBM's name, but Jim Waller that same year won the Bulldog, and he won it with a Lamar stack. Lamar had the most points for a quarterback that week by about 8. Jordan Love was second, and that's what won BBM. And he won BBM because the guy got Jordan Love way later. He was able to get the the Lamb ASB stack, and
Right, 2023.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And so it's like Lamar dominated. Like it wasn't close. It wasn't like Lamar.
That was the Fareed year. That was the Fareed year.
Yep.
When he won with the 0 RB build.
3663. Yep.
His
first running back was Alexander Madison in round 6.
Who was
I
like a
round
nothing.
5 or round 6.
Who was an absolute stone nothing all year, essentially. And so my point is like, give me the most points. Give me and Goff to me, he is the easy 4K yards, 30 touchdowns, and he can go 4,500 and 35 pretty easily in both of those.
I mean, two things I got to say before we have to come back up and actually strategize on who we're taking. Every waterfall it takes, the closer she gets to the camera, it's going to be eye to eye. I mean, it really is like, but I'm giving a freebie.
Oh, Rudy's like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
You don't even have to pay for this one. Look at Rudy Cam. Wait, why can I not? But the Rudy Cam is not steady. But look how adorable he is, just being sweet. He's still tired from camp, I swear to God. Then I love coolers and Mike Robb. Have I ever told my Bulldog story? I forget, it never comes up. I tell it all the time. If it was a drinking game, everybody would be annihilated watching the Fanspeak Network. 3-4-8-3, made the finals. I needed 3 quarterbacks to get there because Dak got injured early in the year. Aaron Rodgers had a 30-point game. And now I became like a Rain Man going through this. But
definitely Wapner. Definitely.
But 3-4-8-3, which we may or may not do again. And let me tell you, the way to land the plane on a 3-4-8-3 is exactly what we're doing, guys. I literally, guys, do you have chills? I'm like, Cooler set this up. Do you have chills? I had Lamb first round. I had Barkley second round. Okay, I tacked on 2 more running backs and 1 later. Boom, we did that. I addressed receiver position and then some more quarterbacks. And then I did a whole full late round tight end. My tight ends were literally Chigakonkwo, Zach Ertz, and Tyler Conklin, like my last 3 picks. I don't care. Like, it's like I don't care about tight ends.
Wow.
So like, okay, so 2-4-4-0 here. I will say likely, this is ADP. Okay, likely at the top of the board with Scatabo. If you wanted to get our first tight end, Coker, what are you guys thinking here? Here's receivers by ADP.
So I don't draft likely. I'd prefer Coker or Shakir. I do think we need a tight end. I'm okay with Ferguson. It doesn't get me so excited, but it's going to get worse the more we wait. So
why don't we take
Coker? Do you
so
like Goddard over Ferguson?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah.
Why don't
his
you guys
ADP's
like
a little bit later?
What's your thoughts on likely?
Let's take Goddard.
I would take either. We do have the CeeDee Lamb, but we also have like the Eagles. So it's like Eagles with Saquon. We go Goddard. CeeDee Lamb with Ferguson. We go
Goddard. Nate, go Goddard.
Oh, I tried. I swear to God, I tried. The drunkenness did hit there. I apologize. I swear to God, guys. But I don't think you're going to be upset because did you see the reports? I think likely it's going to be the number 2 target. Guys, I really apologize.
They say that. I think I've drafted likely 1 time in like 300 drafts.
We got 2 now.
DS name changed, obviously. If Tyler Soderstrom, I actually got that right, hits a hit, you win 1,100 on an 8-legger. We are rooting for you. Shout out to Bruni, who hit like a 5-legger on preseason last night. I mean, Degen Dad's Friday night this fall, by the way. We have an awesome schedule. Can't wait to talk about that. But we are sending the vibes for a $1,100 hit because we're all Degens here. Let's cheers to that.
Yeah.
Can we see Rudy do a waterfall with little water? He probably needs water at this point, but he's
too tired
knocked
right now.
out sleeping.
No, and what I will say, Chris, is like I do feel like with likely, obviously he was behind Andrews and the quarterback situation was bad last year for part of the year. So I get what you're saying. I'm bullish on likely, but to me, Goddard is just such a smash, especially with like Lemon dealing with an injury. early season, I feel it's going to be Goddard, the Goddard show. And
Yeah,
I think you
Dallas
should go.
Hasn't gotten any good news. The
Yeah.
vacuum of AJ Brown leaving, like the target share to absorb for Goddard, the familiarity with the offense and with Hurts, it all sounds pretty good. So I've been higher on Ferguson and Goddard over Likely. I think I have Likely ranked about 160, 165.
See,
so I'm just
that's
Steve,
actually
but
kind
I
of
don't
where I
talk
am
about
on,
it. Steve-
on Ferguson.
Yeah, Candyman, we have a problem. Steve is a Ferguson bear, and I don't like it. This is why we're not seeing eye to eye this year, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
You still like Ferguson?
I don't mind that with Ferguson because, well, I just think the Cowboys' offense is fine, but if we already have access to CeeDee Lamb, like we don't need Ferguson for anything. It's really just trying to get touchdowns. So once we get to this tier of tight ends, it's just because all suck. Like Chigakonkwo's probably the worst pick on the board by far in tight ends. Likely is pretty a close second because neither one of them has ever scored touchdowns. Neither one of them has ever had a 100 yards receiving game. Like they just don't do much. And so it's a lot of projection. It's like, why take one of those guys when you can take Hunter Henry or Juwan Johnson or Dalton Schultz rounds later who actually earn targets and
oh my God,
get
Steve,
receiving yards.
This is your guy to have on the stream because I fight you on Dalton Schultz all the time.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, my thing with Ferguson is like Hunter Henry's outscored him every year. I like Jake Ferguson a lot, but Hunter Henry is 2 rounds later and better. And same with Dalton Schultz. Like Dalton Schultz got 100 targets last year, and I don't think the Texans offense was that great. And you're a Texans fan. I'm hoping they're better this year. I'm hoping the offensive line gels. I think they made some right moves in that department. And to me, nothing changes with Dalton Schultz. So to me, Ferguson, like the issue with Likely is he just could be the number 2 on the Giants. Like he actually could. Like Ferguson can't. Like Ferguson cannot be above Pickens, right? True. And that's my argument.
All right, so guys, I want to do a quick recap. We're at 245 once we kind of caught up at receiver. Thank God we can do 343. We could do 3573, but we're at Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Saquon, Brees, Scatabo, Pollard, Lamb, Parker, Washington, Carnell Tate, Chris Godwin stacked, Coker, Likely. I mean, I don't know if you want to take Jalen McMillan around like with the double stack or if you want to go somewhere else here. What are you guys thinking? But I definitely think, I'm sorry, but we know we can backstack a guy that we know is going to play.
So I would throw in Hunter Henry for the
Hunter Henry, 1,000%.
Okay, let's do
Hunter
that
Henry,
first.
I'm pretty big
on. First to talk about it, but I just want to make a comment. Are you guys nervous about this Raritan shit at all? Because I'm not, but okay.
No.
Okay. All right,
fine, but
we're not back.
Who's your other pick? Who's your other pick, Candyman?
Come on, guys.
Running back. Because I would take.
We're done. We could tackle.
Who's available? Because I don't think there's anyone good, but no one good.
Kamara.
I would prefer here. Think. Let's go.
Rogers,
Omar Cooper. Omar Cooper.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh my God!
Said.
Shit. Okay, but Candyman, the risk here is that we have just Bo Nix and Baker Mayfield and do not have a real third quarterback. We're going to have to take like Tua. Are you worried about that? I am.
No, I'm not too worried. I think between Bo Nix and Baker Mayfield, it's fine. And whatever we can get at a QB3 is going to be kind of like the formula because you typically do want kind of one of these later QBs that
I know. Aaron Rodgers, guys. Guys, I was gonna.
Yay! There's no rushing upside. So for he's a better real life quarterback than a fantasy quarterback. We'll say that.
What? Like Aaron Rodgers is great at 170. It's like, do you need to take him at 157? This is my Candyman. This is my argument every single week.
He will not come back to 180. He will not come back to 180. He never comes back to 180. We've had this fight. What this is like?
We don't have him stacked though. I'd want him stacked for sure. We have we could backstack with Freiermuth and Bernard.
Exactly. Since we're at the turn, Candyman, there's a perfect solution. We just if he comes back, it's a double tap of Aaron Rodgers and Pat Freiermuth. Pat, do you want to know where
I would go Bernard over Freiermuth?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Candyman, I love you, but come on, Pat Fryermuth. I have him ranked 165,
okay.
I think. What is happening?
So
Do you
for
not
Omar
think-
Cooper is one of the most drafted players, actually. He's a first round rookie wide receiver that's going at pick 157. We've never seen that. That's never existed. And so I don't care.
He is going to fall, though. He is going to fall because
I love that he's falling. I'll get a huge bag.
Agreed.
The fear that Isaiah Williams is going to overlap him and take
Isaiah
his
Williams
snaps,
is not taking him.
It's incredibly nearsighted, right? And AD Mitchell, loved him in college. There's a reason he's on his second team before his rookie contract ended up. He's not good in the NFL. AD Mitchell's one of the wide receivers in his draft class if you compare him to everyone else. So he's my biggest fade. AD Mitchell, I would say, is the worst pick on the board.
Okay, that's fair.
And it's not even close. And so why would you draft AD Mitchell looking for a 1 touchdown upside spike week? We could get that from any player undrafted that has more leverage on the field in a tournament where there's 670,000 teams drafted. You might as well just draft some random wide receiver that's never drafted and get leverage on the field. And he's going to spike the same amount of times AD Mitchell will. AD Mitchell averages 0.1 touchdowns per game played. He's worse than Keon Coleman. He's worse than Xavier Leggett. He is worse than Flournoy. He is literally the worst wide receiver in his draft class, and he's getting overdrafted in every single draft. I've kind of gone off on it all summer long. I'm a big AD Mitchell fan because I loved him at Texas. I followed him at Georgia, and then he transferred to Texas. It was fun. He's a good college wide receiver. He is one of the worst receivers in the NFL. They just drafted Omar Cooper in the first round and Kenyon Sadiq in the first round. The Jets are looking to move forward and move on. It's a whole new offense. And I can't understand why AD Mitchell's so overdrafted other than this fake hype around him that I think is completely oversold unless you look into it.
He was a 4th receiver on the Colts and then had Brady Cook throwing to him. So Max basically saying the expectations should be a little higher. Anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with AD Mitchell. My bigger thing is the Jets offense is not projected to score a lot of touchdowns. So
it's also
Garrett
scary.
Wilson,
They're bad.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall are going to get the majority of those. So, it's what is there? It's a couple spike weeks. I think he's fine. He's relatively fine for where he's going, but
great question by Al Bugs. How did I finish the DK draft before you on UD? We're drunk. Happy Bourbon
we could
Tasting.
get Aaron Rodgers. I was told that Aaron Rodgers could never come back to us.
I'll gurgle this bourbon.
Here. Gotta go. Dalton Schultz.
Come on, please let me
No,
get
Dalton
Schultz.
No.
Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultz.
Meg, Dalton Schultz. 1,000%.
Dalton Schultz.
Guys, I'm gonna combust.
No,
Dalton Schultz. Move him up.
We're double tapping. So you want Dalton
Meg,
Schultz?
move up Dalton Schultz. Yes.
You want Dalton Schultz over Pat Fryermuth
Yes.
double tap. This is insane.
Yes.
This is insane.
Well, who are the running backs now? Because Brian
We're
Robinson
done.
is not the
We're
worst
done.
value here.
We
either.
could. I mean, if
My take would be,
guys, now we got Dalton Schultz. This draft.
Dalton Schultz is a 100-target guy. He finishes top 12
Hold on, I
for
gotta
the
take
last
a nap
5
during.
years.
Meg, I have a question. I saw you have 50% Aaron Rodgers. Where do you think Aaron Rodgers gets drafted next year?
He's gonna retire, but baby, this is
So
gonna be the last dance.
I drafted the guy in his last year of his career.
Yeah,
What's the
last
upside?
dance.
What's the
I
upside?
believe he's going as QB 29, and I believe he's going to finish QB 15 or higher. Boom.
Okay.
No, I mean, what I will say is, even not to that extreme, if he finishes a top 20 QB, which he should, it's a value. I will defend Meg in that. He's got no future upside.
At
Oh,
180,
no.
I don't hate it. At 150, I'm skeptical, but at 180, it's I don't
It's-
mind it.
Oh, I take him at 150. I just
Yeah,
I'm going to
Meg
be
takes him
honest.
at 145, but yeah.
Oh my God. Wait, what does PLO stand for? I don't even know. Am I drunk? How
yes.
can I go? PLO if need be. Shit. And I don't know. Candyman, do you know?
PLO.
Nope.
Oh, it's a poker talk. All right. So poker talk in my something preferred something.
No.
Nope. Pot limit Omaha.
Pot limit Omaha. Yeah.
There
Oh
it is.
no, Omaha's great. Omaha's amazing.
Steve loves poker.
I love Omaha.
Steve's tried to teach me a story. I mean, we've given Rudy things for free. We've given drunken stories for free. Steve has tried to teach me poker multiple times.
Terrible.
Steve, am I the worst? Like
The
poker
worst.
player?
The worst.
Like, I dare somebody to try to be a
Monty
worse poker
Vidal
player.
picked 16-9. That's pretty early. And Bateman around 16. That's pretty early.
I'd be annoyed by 50%. Listen, you guys are going to look back at the end of the season. You're going to be like, she was like,
no. Sorry, go ahead.
Is an oracle mean you can see the future?
Yes, we'll go with that.
You're going to be like, was Meg an oracle? Like, I think so.
Meg has never seen The Matrix. Also, by the way,
no, I really don't see a lot
my
of movies.
favorite movie all time, Matrix.
Yeah,
is it?
Probably either that or The Gladiator. Just the original Russell.
I have
Crowe
a really
Gladiator.
deep. I have
really
a deep
like
one. Bridesmaids or Pretty Woman.
I like both of those. I like Bridesmaids. I like Devil
Does
Wears
your wife
Prada.
like? Okay, where does Pretty Woman and Bridesmaids rank on your wife's top 3?
So
5?
she is Devil Wears Prada #1, and then Bridesmaids #2.
There it is. Where's Pretty Woman stand? Do I need to bring your wife on?
I don't think it exists in either of our lists.
She's younger. You guys are younger.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
okay.
a
You
little
might need Meg and your wife to do a stream watch of Pretty Woman.
I'm obsessed. It's such a good movie.
Meg, give your quote for Candyman.
Okay, so I say draft like a
Colton
hooker.
goes. Parkinson goes. This draft
See?
is insane. I mean, these are guys that go in the 18th round at best, and we have said the 17th round and the 16th
why is
round.
Coleman going in the
18th round
17th
picks
round
go.
like that?
So Hill goes. I mean, what's going on in this draft?
Shit gets wild in mid-August, Candyman. That's why it's
Also,
like
Malik Washington, one of the worst clicks you can make. One of the
Agreed.
worst wide receivers in his
Fryermuth
draft
gone.
class. and he's
Fryermuth gone. You
completely
guys messed it up.
overdrafted. And Bernard gone too. So
Oh my God.
1000%
Allen.
agree. But Meg, give your Pretty Woman.
Wait.
quote.
We got to get rid of
Yeah,
this
2
because we got
picks.
my Rodgers. Wait, let's lock in, guys.
Let's
We
look
need
at wide
receiver and what? Receiver, tight end,
Yep.
right? Receiver, tight end to finish this off. Okay.
No,
what-
receiver. running
no,
back.
receiver and running back.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got 3 tight receiver, running back.
Let's go Ted Hurst for sure. Ted Hurst, easy click.
Yeah, especially with the Mbuka news.
We also have Baker, so it's a double stack there.
Yeah.
And then
Guys,
I don't mind Sean Tucker, but with other running backs, Nick Singleton's kind of fun.
I kind of think we should do a 8-3.
No, I think we need a running back. Let's
What
go
about
Sean
Keenan
Tucker.
Allen? What about Keenan Allen?
I think Sean Tucker's fun. I think
don't
Sean
really
Tucker's
draft him
fun.
as much.
What about Roman Wilson?
No, Meg.
No.
Sean Tucker's at the top. Shut up.
Perfect. Yeah, Tucker's fine. They have one of the best offensive lines in the league. Consensus top 3 offensive line overall across like any site. And so if you're going to invest in Baker, let's just do an onslaught. Let's get Godwin. Let's go Hurst. And let's go Tucker and just invest in the Bucks and just think that their offensive line is so good it's going to carry the offense a little bit.
Well, and the other good thing about the Bucks, I'm just going to do what do you call this? Is this the Windhorse thing? I don't even know.
Windhorse, yeah.
Yeah. I think they have a bad secondary. So I think Bakey Bake. Let's buy Baker 7 at the end in December and all be doing shots. Let's bring this shit full circle. Let's all do it. Cheers. Let's buy Baker 7 at the end of the year and sell it. We do have Baker on this team, right? Yeah. And let's all celebrate a Baker double stack and freaking taking down the BBM with the Baker double stack. I was going to say something else. Oh, because they have a bad secondary. Cheers.
And naked Aaron Rodgers. What could go wrong?
Well, also
I tried. I say this to Steve. I tried for Fryermuth. You guys, I would have freaking loved this team if we had Freiermuth stacked with Roger. But why Dalton Schultz? Can I just ask why Dalton Schultz?
Because he had 100 targets last year.
Nobody
He's got
cares.
100 targets.
His QB's ass. The Steelers are going to be a top 10 offense.
Tight end.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot we're with the
targets,
Texans fan.
so-
I'm so sorry. Do you think
Maybe
Stroud's
Stroud
ass?
can bounce back.
Do you think Stroud's ass?
I
Not a
worry
league question
about
at
the
all.
quality of the offensive line. I also worry about obviously his decision making. So I don't think he's a top 12 fantasy quarterback, but I think he's a top 24 fantasy quarterback. And he has like zero bench risk unless you're really, really sold that Davis Mills is somehow gonna like, take his job for a week or two because of a fake injury. We've seen stranger things happen. So like, I'm open to the idea that Stroud doesn't finish the season, but I think it's like on the lower end of probabilities.
Yeah, less than 5%, I'd say.
Yeah. They invested a 102 overall on him. So like, I think they're kind of quarterback's the hardest thing to replace right now in the NFL. They're not going to give up on Stroud when they've acknowledged they've gone through an era of not only changing offensive coordinators, but also the offensive line has been pretty tumultuous.
Sorry, I was just catching up on chat. I appreciate your answer. So, like, you think Stroud no bench risk? Like, if he has a bad season, do you hope the Texans move on as a Texans fan? I assume yes.
No, I hope they stick it out. And it's like, the window for winning a Super Bowl is very, very small, and they have one of the top 3 defenses in the league, arguably maybe even top 2. So you got to capitalize on that. I think you need a quarterback who's good enough. We've seen the Seahawks win with Darnold being good enough and actually not bad. I think Stroud is not so much worse than Darnold that I would worry about him jeopardizing a Super Bowl run for them. Although we saw him have a pretty bad showing against the Patriots last year, right? So small sample size will always get you. Sam Darnold sucked until he won a Super Bowl. And so I think Stroud is like close enough. I'm actually not worried. I think it's actually scarier to go back to the market and try to get a brand new franchise quarterback out of thin air. Because the last time the Texans did this, we had Deshaun Watson and he was great in 2019. And then the scandals and then the injuries, obviously. And so when it felt like they replaced him with CJ Stroud pretty quickly, it was a relief. So I'd say I would lean as a fan of the Texans that they don't try to replace him and they just gut it out and
power through. Yeah.
Power through because you're never going to have a top draft pick. The Texans are still by Vegas, like they're expected to win like 9 or 10 games. So they're not going to have a top 10 draft pick. They're not going to be able to get a good quarterback anytime soon. Just gut it out. If Stroud doesn't work out, then you give it a try, but you're not going to find a better QB on the market. You're not going to draft a better QB anytime soon.
Yeah. Let's do some reviews of our team reviews really quick. And then, but a couple quick movie references. I do love The Hangover and shout out to Vegas, the Vegas scenes in Hangover for sure. Sandy, good to see you, Aaron Sandy in here. Which was your favorite movie, right? Candyman. Matrix was way before time. Yeah.
Love it.
So good.
Love that. So a lot of good convo in there. And then we will go through, okay, we're talking about Stroud, which I did start that. Okay, let's do a team review here. So yes, I wanted some Pat Fry with Aaron Rodgers, but I still do like this team. We waited on quarterback. We go Bo Nix, Baker Mayfield, Aaron Rodgers. I didn't think through grabbing a potential late Denver stack. And that was
Franklin.
Yeah, like a Franklin would have been nice. Franklin or Bryant would have been nice. Barkley, Breece Hall, Scatabo, Pollard, Tucker, Lamb, Parker Washington, Carnell Tate, Chris Godwin, Jalen Coker, Omar Cooper, Ted Hurst, Isaiah Likely, Hunter Henry, Dalton Schultz. In a perfect world, I probably would tack on a do a 3-4-3 and maybe tack on a Denver receiver and a Freiermuth instead of Schultz. But that's just me. Candyman, our wonderful guest, you have been epic, more than we deserve, quite honestly, in this bourbon tasting / best ball. What do you think of this team? Which I'll be labeling soon.
I think it would have been fun to have like a Pat Bryant or a Franklin upside on the Bo Nix, but I think Bo Nix can also stand alone. The fact that we got Baker Mayfield double stacked is very good to me. And then we did get a good value on Aaron Rodgers. I don't mind that. We had a good value on Schultz, even though he's not stacked up with Rodgers or anything. I would have preferred if we got like Jeremy Bernard on this team just to go with the whole Aaron Rodgers thing. But we did end up with Tate, with Hurst, and with Cooper. So we have a lot of rookie upside. The running back room is very strong. If we see some Breece Hall touchdown regression to the upside, because Breece Hall over the last 3 seasons, I think he's had over 1,300 total yards each of the last 3 seasons. He's just been lacking touchdowns. And so I'm not crazy about Breece Hall, but I've never seen him go at pick 36. That's the latest I've ever seen him go. And so our running back room is very strong. Our quarterback room is good enough to get it done. Wide receivers have a lot of upside. And, with CeeDee Lamb, like imagine CeeDee Lamb just kind of is back in form and what you would expect. And the fact that Vegas projects Dak to be a top 3 passing yardage leader and a good offense overall. So we have
At
the
12.
natural week 17 bring back with Scattaboo. I think the wide receiver room is good enough. The tight end room's a little bit weak, and the stacks overall are a little bit underwhelming. But overall, not a bad team. A lot of good value in ADP, and a lot of good picks that I like to kind of plant my flag on in this draft.
Exactly. And when we're doing these drafts where we're, working together and that kind of stuff, I do think you need to mix and match like big player stands too, even though there's a lot that goes into best ball strategy. And I think we did that. Steve, what are your thoughts in what relation to Candyman said? Are you liking this team?
Yeah, I mean, overall, and even in the Rodgers thing, like we didn't stack him, but we have 2 Titans, so it is a week 17 bring back.
It is a bring back. Yeah,
so it's like,
totally.
If he somehow is the quarterback, 30-point game, and it's just because he's like spraying it out, and you don't need a singular guy, but
we have good team stacks. We have 2 Giants, we have 2 Jets, we have a bunch of Buccaneers.
Yeah. Big buck stack.
We have some
2 Titans.
Stacks.
Yeah.
And then the 2 Giants to the Cowboys Giants stack. And then, the Rodgers to the Titans stack with both Pollard and Tate. I that's a great shout out. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, I think there's a few like little questions, like the top 2 quarterbacks having the same bye. If Aaron Rodgers has a bad week 10, like maybe we're dead. But overall, I think it's fun. It's fine. I would have preferred like Goddard over Likely and a few other tweaks here or there.
I did miss that. That's a hand up. My bad.
But we have Scattaboo and we have Likely, and then the whole week 17 mini with CeeDee Lamb. So I can justify it. It's not a bad path to go down.
Yeah,
that's kind of all that matters. All right, Candyman, we've taken up so much of your time. You've been maybe the most fun guest we've ever had. We love you. This has been so much fun. We need an IRL meetup. I'm determined to have an IRL meetup with you and the Talk the Tower boys, whatever, the summer, fall, or beyond, whether we all are successful or not. But thank you so much. This was so fun to do a bourbon tasting side. We didn't even get into drafts till like an hour and a half in. And quite honestly, as Fleur said, I kind of like that because we've been drafting for 7 freaking months. So this was so fun. We love you. We thank you. Tell us where we can find you the rest of August and, of course, in season.
Yeah, Meg, Steve, thanks so much for having me on. Always a pleasure. I love drafting with y'all. And Meg's very hard stands on her favorite players. It really comes out when the bourbon's flowing. But incredible night of drafting, a fun Friday, great way to cap it off. And it's peak best ball season. It's peak drafting season. It's going to be so much, action going on in the next few weeks, the anticipation of the NFL season. So this is kind of like peak, time to draft. So thanks for having me on. So much fun. Always a pleasure. And always fun to get into the Fanspeak network and draft with
it.
y'all. So, you know, I'm going to run. I'm going to go catch up and see if
you guys see family. You're visiting family.
The kid should be asleep. I'm going to see if my dad's
so sorry
still
we kept you. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's Friday night. I'm going to see if my dad wants to pour another bourbon, and we'll chill in the back patio and have some life talks. But no, super fun. Thanks for having me. You can find me at the Fantasy Football Garage YouTube channel. I have a podcast called Edge Detection on Spotify and Apple Podcast. I am so close to putting out my 4th episode. I've got 3 episodes out. I want to put the 4th one out. I've got it scripted, but I moved in June, and July's been crazy. Now it's August, and so if you listen to Fantasy Football Podcast, give that a look. And yeah, I think I'm going live, planned on Monday night with Jerry on his channel. My first time going on his channel. I've talked with Jerry on my channel before, and then I'll have some stuff coming up, you know, later next week. Some streams with some people and some fun stuff. Steve and I are both in the Iron Throne Fantasy Football League. And so that's going to be some in-season content.
Wait, I don't even know what this is. Is this the Toxic Tower one?
No.
It's completely separate. It's a content creator and fantasy analyst 14-team redraft league. And so that's coming up soon. We have our live draft within the next, I think it's 10 days away.
Yeah,
from
it's
tomorrow.
not this Tuesday, it's the following Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. And appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. And thanks for having me on. And let's hope we ship this one. We'll sweat it out. And hey, we got a few more weeks. I'd love to do some more drafts with both of y'all.
We would love to come on. We would love to come on your channel.
I know. The schedules have been kind of hectic. I've been hard to pin down this summer with the move and just life things.
Understandable.
But you know, always a pleasure. Yeah.
It is always a pleasure with you. If you want to have Steve and I on, we are happy to come on before draft season. Definitely follow Edge Detection and, of course, Fantasy Football Garage. Link in the description. You guys are probably following, but if you're watching on replay, please follow this guy. He knows what he's talking about. Make sure you're following. Links are in the description. We thank you, Candyman. We're counting down the days till an IRL meetup. I'm going to label this bad boy. I think we might be having a final sweat together. No, we appreciate you so much. This has been so fun. Let's do a last cheers and let's send you out here. Thank you. Say to your dad, thank you. Go have a bourbon with your dad. That's the best. I love it. Good cheers.
All right. Thanks so much, guys. Cheers. I'm out of here. Peace, y'all.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Take it easy. Love it.
Later.
I mean, King Candyman is the perfect thing to have as Candyman goes off. We love Candyman. Obviously, Candyman was obviously a star at the Austin ship chasing meetup. Hopefully, there are many Toxic Tower, Fanspeak, Fantasy Football Garage meetups in addition to ship chasing in the future, because we're all psychos that love this game. We're not done yet. We're going to do a boxer draft. I'm giving you this for free. We're doing a boxer draft because this guy is snoozing. I need to still take him out and feed him again. But look at him. He's pretty damn comfortable. That's a $5 shot for free, my friends. Steve, do you want to bring over yours? Good. We got DS here say the psychological manipulation in live is really my only edge that doesn't exist online. Yeah, I know you were bummed. We are going to count down a boxer in a minute. We're going to get into that. No pressure on the tip jar, of course, but Steve and I are still going to be ripping it. We drink bourbon together quite often. So I will put this over. We'll have it up here for the this stream, and then we're hoping to get to 1,200 YouTube subscribers. If we get to 1,200 YouTube subscribers, this is a tough read to do. We are going to do a 12-hour live draft on Saturday of Labor Day weekend. If not, we'll probably do a 6 to 8, but help us get to 12 hours. We certainly appreciate all of our Fanspeak fam, the subscribers, certainly the YouTube members, subscribers, which you can subscribe for just $3.99 a month, link in the description, or join our Substack. Oh boy, the read is getting harder.
And the Frenchie filled. I was still waiting on my last one, but it filled.
It filled?
It's not here.
Oh my God, I can't believe it filled. Or join our Substack. It is obviously you can join free. A lot of people do that, but for just $8 a month or less than $28 a year, link in the description, you won't get the paid unless you upgrade to paid. And the link is in the description for just $28 a year. Not only do you have our best ball rankings, will be updated tomorrow. Time might be delayed based on this. No, best ball rankings, best ball articles, and then year-round content, DFS, Underdog dailies, NFL bets, all on our Substack, link in the description. Literally dirt cheap. That's all I'll say. If you want to have some fun and whoop it up with us, you can. If not, no pressure. We love you. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Mac, we love you. I'm going to sing it too. Wait, he had done the last one. Can I find the last one to stream one to another, Steve? That is, I can. Wait, no, Hartman just gave a waterfall sign. I can do this, Steve. I can do this. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. Are you doubting me? I feel like you're doubting me.
I'm doubting you 100%.
Okay.
So is chat.
Hold on. Let me see. You're getting the singing for free, but I don't care. Mac nailed it at the beginning. You do enough waterfalls, we will do Rudy shots and singing and drunken stories for free. Okay, this was Mac's earlier. I know you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. Pretend we're at a freaking karaoke bar. Dun, 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 and I'm scrolling down. But I think you're moving too fast. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I drink first. You follow. Ready? Cheers to Mac. Thank you. Nice and blunt. Just carry him out. Okay. I should have just finished it. Mac Nova, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. My goal is to make Meg haters supporting. I think we're there. I think we're fairly there. Yeah. No, that was I'd say
it's fair to go. Take it.
If it's $20, that was a $20 well spent, because I think we are there. And by the way, the YouTube goal, we said we go to midnight. We're past that. We haven't even done the second draft yet. What's up, Shaps? Nice and Blunt. I'm going to be on with him in 2 weeks from tonight. We love you, Nice and Blunt. We're getting ripped with bourbon tasting. I am currently drinking. Let's see. Yellowstone. What are you currently drinking? Are you drinking Willet right now?
I'm drinking Willet, yeah.
Why don't you give your tasting notes on Willet?
It's good.
I think I'm 3 glasses deep, and it is. It's going to be
4.5, rough. 5. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good.
You're time. 4.5.
Yeah.
Oh my God, brother! You can't black out. You're right. Let's do a waterfall. Mac Nova. I drank a whole Gatorade, and now I'm drinking water. Though I may, before we start this, need to take a bathroom break. Water. Steve, do you have any water near you? The Gatorade,
Gatorade.
Whatever. Waterfall. Good reminder, Mac. That's always a good reminder. All right, I'm gonna get in here. Nope, that's not it. Wait, it's your draft, right?
I'm drafting. This is going well, guys.
All right, how much for a bong rip? I don't have a bong, or I'd rip it. I'd rip it for, I don't know, how much does it cost these days? Because I'd have to pay for the stuff, like if I had to pay for the stuff, like I'd need to factor that in. So I don't have any of the stuff. But let me tell you, in college, in my 20s, I definitely had the stuff. 420.
I really hope our parents are still watching.
Oh God, I hope they're in bed. Mom goes to bed by 11:30. There's no way she's watching. Please, Deb, say you're in bed. Please.
I'm gonna call her tomorrow and tell her to rewatch all this.
No. Deb and Bill, I hope you're
also sometimes our aunts and uncles watch us as well.
I bet they love my if anybody wants to donate $12, $15, I will rip a Renegade. Hello. Megan going rogue, about to enter a boxer on her own. That could always happen. But I'm going to count it. Wait, no, it's your screen, right?
Yes, that's the point.
I'm so drunk I don't even know what screen it is. Okay, Steve's counted down.
I'm gonna count it down. I'm gonna enter the boxer.
Count it down. I gotta go to the bathroom.
The boxer released today, $18. 6,000 plus entries, 412, 25, 24, 416 seat final. You get half your money back for making playoffs. Then you make your money back if you get to semifinals, which is an interesting concept. I actually like they tried something different there. You don't get your max, slightly under your max if you make finals. So you really need to get to the top half of the finals and more. So it's a little top heavy, but I think it's a fun contest. I really do. Meg is running to the bathroom right now, so we will check it out. I will donate if it's the Jay-Z Renegade. If you give her the lyrics, she will sing it. She has no idea about Jay-Z Renegade, guaranteed. Snap call. Nice and blind. Good to see you. This is great content. It is something. It is something. I will tell you that. I'm definitely pretty drunk as well because I'm probably about 4.5, 5 drinks in, drinking pretty strong bourbon. It's a good night, guys. So I'm going to enter. We're going to enter the boxer. We're going to enter in 10 seconds and in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. That didn't seem like it worked, so that's not ideal. It did not. Let's try to go again. Alcohol is not helping this. Boxer, enter. There we go. Sorry. So hopefully you guys got in. There's one spot left. And we will get in. How good are your drunken stories?
So good.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Glad you're enjoying yourself, Steve. I am. Good to see you. Nice and blunt. Always enjoy streaming nice and blunt as well. That was stressful.
I got a protein bar too, because I felt like that could prevent look who's coming up as we start the boxer. In the clearing stands a boxer and a boxer. Na, na, na.
Oh boy. So we got Buddy Man, we got Mr. Mufasa in here. We have Colton in here. We have Legion. We have DS. So this is a friends and family boxer draft, Meg. Now,
Let's
4 of us
go.
do advance.
Wait, this is why I don't want it on my account. I want to win the boxer. I don't want to be with sharp people.
Well, I'm on my account. Remember that.
I know. All right, so I should give you here. I'm going to put this in the middle. No pressure, but if you want a tip jar, well, Rudy's now laying down. But no pressure. We're just having some fun tonight. Our goal is 1,200 subs. If we get 1,200 subs, we're doing a 12-hour live stream Saturday of Labor Day weekend. If you think this is entertaining, that'll be a shit show.
All right, who do you want to take at this pick, Meg?
Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't.
We're at the 4th spot.
Pull up CMC.
That's what I figured you'd say.
I don't like Puka.
Puka, he can't even figure out a glass door is glass, so it's not ideal.
That's not ideal. I mean, oopsies. I can't eat and talk. Sorry, I just thought a protein bar was a smart option.
Probably good.
Talk while I'm chewing. Say something fun.
Good for Rudy that you're taking care of yourself a little bit. I'm sure.
All right, so who's all in this draft? Sorry, didn't mean to talk with my mouth open.
So we have Buddy Man, Mr. Mufasa,
Yes.
Game Tight. I missed him earlier. Colton.
Oh no, Legion. He's gonna get scatterbug.
Legion and DS. So we got a lot of people, not all Fanspeak membies, but a lot of Fanspeak fans, and that's great to see. So thank you guys.
Yeah,
so
the Fanspeak fam is sharp, which means we're screwed. But I love you guys to pieces. Thank you for supporting Fanspeak Network, and thank you for joining us in this draft. But Steve, REV is just.
Well, that's good that 4 of us advance.
Oh, that's right. It is 412 advance. That is a great point. So wait, how many is there of us? So us, Buddy Man, DS, Legion, I mean, I know of official
So
Fanspeak fans.
1, counting us, 1, 2, Mr. Mufasa, 3. I think I didn't say him the second time around. 3, Game Tight, Colton, Legion, DS. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7, including us, 7 of the 12.
7 of the 12? Holy shit. Okay. Hartman, I heard something about what is the Jay-Z Renegade? Am I like sold that I don't know?
You're gonna have to look up the lyrics.
I would like the soothing sounds of Renegade by Jay-Z. Steve confirmed this was an option. Done. I'm on it. And
so look up the lyrics.
Shout out. My Apple Music has a thing where they do like a karaoke version, but you can I won't play the music, which that means you guys are gonna have to suffer through my actual singing, which tough scene there. And I don't know, but it does like a karaoke version on your phone. So
okay,
wait, I have to ask you, do you know the
I mean, not like word for word, but I know Jay-Z did a song Renegade.
You could just look up the lyrics. No, I have it on my Apple thing. I should.
Yeah, Eminem did do a verse. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a thing. He had a bunch of rappers on it.
We are on this. Is Steve doing the Eminem verse? Oh, Eminem did a verse. Okay, I did not do
on
it.
Jay-Z's song. So we just took AJ Brown.
Okay, formerly known as Come On Baby, which we know the history of this. If you're not familiar, I called him a dumbass because he stole Aaron Rodgers from me. Come On Baby, we love you. He's at #Pearsall bag holder. We love you. We appreciate you. I am so sorry again that I called you a dumbass, but we've had a lot of fun drafts together since. And yeah, I totally appreciate you jumping in here and saying who you are, because I wouldn't have known Pearsall bag holder was Come On Baby. MC Shelp, this is gonna be rough. We'll do it. Or what pick numbers are we, Steve?
Do you want to take Devonta Smith here or Breece Hall?
Smith.
Okay.
Or Buka.
No, not in Buka. Buka might miss time. It's a serious injury.
Really?
It's not good.
Wait, could you go to the board? Where are we up next, Steve? I don't even know what's happening.
You do not.
Okay.
We're a long ways away.
Oh, we should have picked Scatterbo.
We're not taking Scatterbo 28.
I did in my boxer today.
I know you did. I'm sure you did. Okay.
No
just
shame
sing
in
Jay-Z.
All right, easy. Yeah, no, I didn't kick him when he was down. I kicked him when he was Come On Baby, turn the lights off, and he stole Aaron Rodgers, and I verbally assaulted him, and I apologized over and over and over again. I'm so glad he's still chats with us. So Pearsall back holder, we love you. We appreciate you. Okay. Right. On this break, I will find the Jay-Z version of Renegade.
Yeah.
Can I do it in time?
That's probably not is the issue. Everyone who's in this draft, please go slow because it's going to take a mega while.
Renegade featuring Eminem. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to turn it.
Yeah, do not get us banned from
I know, I'm not getting us banned. Wait, I got to do the lyrics versions. Hold on. How do I do the lyrics?
It's going to be so painful, guys. But I'm all for Hartman doing this, by the way.
Thank you, Hartman. I'm on it. I just need to figure out how to do the lyrics situation. Probably get there after our next pick because, I'm a boomer. God, I have all my things to set up to do the lyrics, and now I can't figure out how to do the lyrics on this. Come on, Meg, you can do this. Okay.
Yes, you can.
I know. I believe in myself.
Is Meg drunk? That is not a question. That is a statement. Meg is drunk.
Yeah, that's it. Vegas Meg is here. Uh-oh, we lost viewers.
Yeah, we're one pick away.
On dance. Just kidding. What
do you want to do? Dave Montgomery?
Yeah, I loved it, Monty. Yeah, Monty or Swift, your choice.
Monty's the same vibe as.
Let's do Swift. Let's do Swift. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, we got Swift.
Yeah, I just think that's rough to get your 2 first running backs with the same buy.
Yeah.
Come on. I have this whole thing turned on my Apple Music, and all the other lyrics are coming up, and the Jay-Z one is not coming up.
Come on, Meg. You can do this.
Go back to the board. Oh, wait, we're coming back up. Let's decide what we're doing, and then I will.
And then you
Rudy,
do sing.
Rudy. All right, sort by ADP. Oh, you don't even know your rankings uploaded. Evans, JMO. I would say Evans, JMO on this.
I mean, I would definitely put Adams above JMO, but Evans is, to me, the clear pick here. All right. We need to hear you sing, Meg.
Steve, I'm trying to find the freaking lyrics. I don't even know the tune. I'm going to find it, though. I found it.
What do I press to make a donation? I've never done it.
Oh, speaking of, you guys absolutely deserve this. Yes, it is super chat. The little dollar sign. Yes. Thank you, MacNova. Appreciate you. It is the little dollar sign. And speaking of, I will do 5 more free YouTube membies. Rudy, let's do this. All right, 5 are sent to anybody who's not a Fanspeak fam. Emojis, team reviews, team contests, 1 to 2 extra shows per week. That'll include in season. Look forward to that. And it went to TD Mufasa, Knights and Blunt, C Money, Cool Cav, and B Dog. Love that. Love.
All right, Meg, you were up. It's time for you to rap.
So is a rap?
Yeah, it's Jay-Z. What do you expect?
But no shit, Steve. I'm trying to find the lyrics for Christ's sake. I'm trying.
It shouldn't be that hard.
I'm doing it on Apple Music. Everything else has lyrics except this. Why are they so strict?
Okay. We're 6 picks away. So
okay, you keep talking, and I'll keep figuring this out, and I will figure this out. I am determined.
All right. Determined. Maybe by Meg's draft tomorrow, she will get this, Hartman.
Wait, I need to hear the song first, and then maybe I can just pull it up on. Thank you, Nice and Blunt. Look at that. We gifted 5. Nice and Blunt gifts 1, and that goes to Harry Doyle. Thank you so much. Just Google them and spit a couple bars. Done. I'm on it. Let me listen to it first. Steve, you take over the draft. I trust you.
All right. I will take over because God, this
Thank you. Appreciate you so much. Nice and Blunt. I'm Googling it because my Amazon Music is not doing the deal, but I will get this done. Don't worry. Okay.
All right. Definitely not going to take Jordan Tyson here. Definitely think he should fall. Let's see what we get coming back to us. Jalen Hurts makes sense with Devonta Smith. I think that is where we will go here. So we're up in a few picks. Jalen Warren, Pollard was there, but I felt like that was too much of a reach. And we'll be up at 76 as well.
Okay.
We'll see where good old Jonathan Brooks goes.
Steve, you do you. I'm figuring out the lyrics here.
Okay. I'm, to quote Eminem, I'm patiently waiting.
What year was this from?
This is a while ago. This was a long time ago.
This is a very challenging request, Hartman, but I love you and I'm going to nail it. Oh
my God. All right. Not taking Jordan Tyson. I think Tony Pollard is the right call here. And I will go back to the board. Is Meg considers if she should have a rap career or not. So we got We got DS misconstrued $50 dono. I come into your streams
What?
all banged up like y'all know this to do, but I would like to I'd like one drunken wait.
I would like one drunken each, one drunken phrase, one drunken each, please. One drunken story, please, for $50.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Fucking-lutely. Yeah. So when Meg gets Steve drunk to draft,
All right. So Meg, first you need to do your Hartman's song, and then we'll get to
I'm on
drunken
it. I'm
story.
listening to it, and I want it because I want to do it justice. Hold on, I'm almost.
Thank you so much, DS. We will get to that in a second.
Drunken stories are coming. It's going to be so good. It'll be worth every dollar. I promise. The Hartman request. I'm listening to it now because I did not know this. I feel like a boomer.
This is fair. So when Meg gets drunk, Steve gets the draft. I think you're onto something, Steve. That is fair. That is very fair. What rap songs can Meg do well? I'm going to guess 0, but that's just me. I only picked this because Meg said she would sing Renegade. This is the only Renegade I know.
This is so hard, Hartman.
Yeah. Song first, story to interrupt the song. Yeah, 100%. Come on, Meg. You got to catch up.
I'm trying. I'm listening to it one more time, and then I want to do Hartman request justice.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we are coming into the 8th round. We're waiting for Meg to sing and then drunken stories. It's going to be fun. We are 133. Mr. Mufasa is 124. Buddy Man 133. We have Game Tight about to go off for his 8th round pick. 043. Just took another receiver. Colton 0431 and Legion 1241 and DS 1322. So
all right, this is what we're doing for where are we at with
we're about to make our pick.
Okay, you make your pick and then it's singing time. Over under on Steve's blood alcohol level, it's gotta be my blood alcohol level has gotta be wildly high right now. What do you think your blood BS?
It's pretty high. I definitely would not go anywhere near a car right now.
No. Okay. So a big thank you to this, a big thank you to this. DS, this is coming. And let me put this up while I do it. And here, hold on. Wait, did we make our pick yet?
Yeah, I did Jordan Addison.
I had to knock that back. Okay. Do we have a wow to our next pick?
Just sing, Meg. Just sing, please.
Okay. Jeez, shut up. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do sticks as a bonus. Okay. I don't know this, Hartman, but I appreciate you. Thank you for the dono. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Motherfuckers say I'm foolish. I only talk about jewels. Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing. I made something doing what I do through. I threw in the renegade. You've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture. That's all I could get through. And that was brutal. Just absolutely brutal. Hartman, I'm so sorry. I could do better, but I tried my best.
Oh my God. That's worse than I even imagined.
Wait, I didn't even put this up. While I did it. Hold on. I don't even care about picks. You just take the real. You do you. Where did this go? There she is. All right, guys. Until our next pick, I've got a bonus for Hartman. Ready? Oh, wait. This is for my Steelers stacks. May they come to fruition. We all profit this season. Oh, mama, I fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Man is putting into my running and I'm so far from my home. No, it gets real high. I need Steve to harmonize with me there. So if you want more, you got to pay for it.
Worth every penny and then some.
My rapping? Harvey, really?
Yeah.
Oh
Apparently,
my God, that's
apparently
so-
you should be facing off versus Rabbit in the 8 Mile.
Oh my God, do I need to do more?
1-8 to 1 verse. Boo. McNubb was not a fan. He wants more.
Heck, I tried really. I thought that was like I got through the renegade part. Okay, okay. Here's the scary part about this show. I just finished 2 bottles of bourbon. This could be a super
it's not good, guys.
This could be a
misconstrued. I agree with you.
this could be a YouTube short.
Yes, go Horns. You did.
Are you guys having fun? Probably not, but 2 bottles down, 2 down, 1 to go. Why won't you?
Yeah, a lot of bourbon.
No, I got to get this for the YouTube shorts. We can get this. I finished Remus and I finished Yellowstone, and you should expect the Boxer show very late tomorrow. All right, next up, I suppose we do need to do this. The producers are on it, and that's me when I sober up. Just kidding. Steve's probably 0.26, just chilling. Wait, like what's like really drunk? I forget. Help me out. I listened when I was in the bathroom and muted. You've drank like 5 drinks?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you got to be annihilated. Okay.
Yeah, some
2 drunken stories. Here it goes. Steve, where are we at on picks? And then we'll each take a turn.
I just finished the bottle of Willet.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Show that bottle. That bottle is gorge. I love that bottle. Wait, 0.4 is dead?
What's that?
0.2 is what? Oh, so that's why like 0.08 you can't drive. Okay, I get it now. I got it. Wait, what do people think we are at right now? I love
That's a good question.
Nice and Blood thinks I'm at it too. What do you think you're at? God, I hope our parents or aunts and uncles aren't watching this.
0.1 something.
What do you think I'm at? 2?
Higher.
0.2?
We just took a Richard White blind.
No, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, I should take down my bad karaoke thing. This is why we did that. If anybody's wondering, we appreciate you sincerely, everybody that did tip. We clearly went past the 3-hour mark for the donation goal. So thank you to everybody watching, subscribe, Fanspeak YouTube members, and of course, everybody that donated tonight. Big thank you. We are trying to grow this as eloquently as I can say after 3 glasses of bourbon. Steve and I have had a business together for 17 years. It was a website, fanspeak.com, which had a mock draft simulator that a lot of people copy. We sold that last year, and we are building this through Substack and YouTube. That is our goal. But we are bringing you everything NFL Degen, obviously baseball, DFS, Underdog dailies, NFL bets. I think I said that pretty succinctly. It's all on the Substack. It's on the YouTube. It's all year long. I hope we appreciate everybody that follows us along. Thank you.
We need 2 drunken stories.
Yes, I know. Do we have to make a pick? You make a pick, and then we'll get to the drunken stories. Wait, who gifted this? Because do you want drunken stories about each other or individually?
DS did.
Yes, if you want to give any follow-up, do you want, because a big shout out to you. Thank you. Drunken stories are incoming. Do you want drunken stories individually, or would you prefer drunken stories about each other? I know Steve's got a rip-roaring run about, well, he's got a lot about me, actually. I don't have that many good ones on him.
Yeah.
Drunk level 1 out of 10. Good to see you, Fantasy Football Fitness. I would say I'm a strong 7 or 8 right now. What are you?
Yeah,
Steve?
I'm about an 8. Yeah. 7 or 8. Yeah. That's good.
Story. How's that team going? Okay, he says
going great.
Steve, do you want to go first? I think I know which one you do at Dealer's
So
Choice.
I think for me, what year was it? You know where I'm going. 100%. Bills
it was
playoff game.
the 2020 season, the 2021 playoffs, where like fans were just starting to come back, but it was Bills versus Ravens.
Yeah,
I can't
so
remember where it was.
we're in COVID like shutdown, and Meg and I are at my parents for the holidays and through playoffs, and we're kind of in lockdown and all that. And so we're watching playoffs, and Bills Ravens, right?
This was really before we were into best ball, by the way.
Oh, this is about DFS and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is all about DFS. We were both really into best ball 2022.
And
so
2021.
2021.
So Alan goes off, right? And you're betting against your hometown team, the Baltimore Ravens, because you were living in Baltimore at the time. And
they were just the fans were so cocky. Mike Robb, if you're still here, I love you. I love you. I love you. The story doesn't go well for that.
So Alan had a great game and they went off and whatever. And Meg just starts singing. She starts playing, like she gets totally hammered and starts singing New York, New York.
Off
Frank
bourbon.
Sinatra.
You and I, that's when you and I got into bourbon together, when we would like quarantine at our parents' house together in 2020, and we were there at 2021 playoffs, January or whatever. And we got annihilated off bourbon. Steve, I can remember it was 1792, to bring back the whole bourbon theme. It was 1792, the bourbon 1792. I drank an exceeding amount. I'm a little scared. We're going to revisit that tonight, but I drank an exceeding amount. My Ravens fans were a little too cocky. Mike Robb, I love you. Don't listen to earmuffs. And I was just so excited they won. And I think I had a Bills stack and Bills defense. I want to say maybe they had it. And I mean, it wasn't even like a big win. I think I won like $300 on DFS that night.
Yeah. Yeah. But you won and you started singing. You asked Alexa to play New York, New York, and started singing and dancing to that.
And leg kicks.
And then you realize you'd maybe drank too much and you threw up in our parents' trash can.
I hit the garage though.
You did. You went out to the garage.
Nailed the drunk story. I got so annihilated that I won like $300. It wasn't even like maybe 500. I don't know. It wasn't like even a 4 or 5 figure or 6 figure win. It was like a 3 figure win. But like it was like $300 or $500 that I won on a big Buffalo stack with the Buffalo defense, because it was like playoffs, like where you want to like really like hammer whatever. And again, Mike Robb, I love you, but my Baltimore friends were a little too cocky. So I got so cocky. I said, Alexa, play New York, New York. I did the leg kicks. And then I proceeded to hold my mouth and then run out to my parents' garage and barf in my parents' garage. So to this day, like literally 6 years later, my mom, if you refer to Meg drinking too much, she says, protect the garage. Protect
the trash can or something like that. Like 2 years later, we were at a family beach trip with our cousins, and Meg said something about drinking, and our mother goes something like, well, don't throw up in the trash can, or I can't remember exactly how she said it.
She's had multiple references to barfing in the trash can, barfing in the garage trash can. So that's story number 1. Steve, I'll take one for the team. Do you want to just do a drunken story about myself for story number 2?
Sure. Go for it.
Do you guys want to know why I say I am jealous of my quarterback's body? And that is Jaden Daniels, which is taking a lot of flack right now. The 5 thing I think is out of control. Regina out of control. Wait, running it back high school style. Yes, it was running it back high school style. But that's the thing. Steve and I weren't that big of drinkers in high school. We both really, would you not agree, Steve? We both really came into our own. We act like it's like a pride thing.
Well, I mean, I never drank until your college graduation.
Which was your last year of high school,
my
right?
senior year of high school, yeah.
I know Steve got wasted got drunk at my college graduation. I was like, what is this? I love this. This is awesome. And that's when Steve and I became full bonding besties. But no, that is a good point. And I didn't really drink that much in high school. I really got after it in college and the rest is history. As we can see, in our 40s, we're still drinking drafts. But so it was more like ripping it like college 20s style. But hitting my parents' garage trash can to puke, it doesn't get much lower than that.
Yeah.
I'm IUP. Steve is JMU.
Yeah. James Madison. Good old Elijah Surratt. That's why.
That's
and
why.
Kalen Black. You know.
Yeah, he likes his Madison guys. Exactly. So, okay, Steve, I'll take one for the team because I really did. Like, you're just funny when you're drunk. If you get too drunk, you get like annihilated and like shut down. And I was going to give this is like a side story, but like, and by the way, you're just drafting for us, right? Because I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, wait, I just lost it.
Drunken story
earlier when you were like, you gotta watch this show. Anytime we're in a group event where friends or family where Steve is annihilated, he becomes like the TV expert guru. So like he's like, you have to watch this and everything. Like you would be the worst TV or movie critic because everything is awesome, amazing, 10 out of 10. Like I'm like, is there any that like kind of like suck? So that entertains me when Steve gets drunk. Every show, every movie is like 10 out of 10. That's my favorite. But I'll give you a bonus for this because that is a weak sauce. Steve really doesn't do anything embarrassing. He's hysterical. There's a couple times where where I'm like, Steve, you got to go to bed. You're annihilated. But
that's true.
Yeah. But which could be approaching very soon for both of us. But for Steven, my drunk story, and I'll take one for the team on this. And this is why I say, again, the Jaden Daniels stuff, whoa. Like, I don't love the 5 stuff, the Regina stuff. She's too much. I just watched Quarterback 3. So I always say, I've said it from February. I've said it for 2 years now. I wanted Washington draft Drake May. He's girthier. Sue me. I use the word girthy on a basketball stream. I don't care. He's girthier. He can withstand more hits. You know what I'm saying? He can withstand more hits. Drake May was how old when he got drafted? 22. Jaden Daniels is going to be 25 this year. Like, so there is an age difference, and that does mean a lot in quarterback years. It's like dog years. Shout out to Rudy. I love it. See, Mac is so right. I give free shots away. I just give it all away when I'm drunk. Shout out to Rudy. In dog years, quarterback years, like that's a thing, right? So like I wanted them to draft Drake May. They didn't. This is why I hate Adam Peters. There's a rumor that JJ McCarthy was second on the board ahead of Drake May. Whoa, that's disgusting. Okay, so let's get back to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, quarterback. My Washington fandom has tapered off. This hair has been since Adam Peters started, which is so ironic because like, hello, we got rid of Dan Snyder, but like the Adam Peters thing, there's been a decline. And why didn't he draft Cam Scatterbo? Like, why did he not? Like, you had an opportunity to trade up. And I know I lost my Riggins that year, but like you had an opportunity to draft Gen Z John Riggins. Why did you not trade up into the 4th round? That's like a cheap draft pick, like cheap. So that pissed me off. The trade, not trade, whatever. Okay, we're back to the Jaden Daniels thing. So I always say I draft him a little, but like he did play through a couple injuries in 2024 and he ran, I think, the purest he's going to run on injuries. That's my opinion. I could be totally wrong on that. But I think that Jaden Daniels, I'm jealous of his body. I said it. I'm jealous of his body as a woman, and he's a man, and he's so petite. He is so petite. Like, how, as me, a woman, like, and he's a man, and I'm jealous of my quarterback's body. How is that going to last 17 games over and over and over and over and over again? I don't think it is. So I answered it. So I say that all the time. Steve, here comes the story. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Actually, you might want to put it earmuffs. This is kind of, I pray to God our parents are sleeping and no aunts and uncles are watching at this point. So this is like 10 years ago. Wait, let me do the math. Probably longer than 10 years ago. My BMI was probably the best it's ever going to get as an adult. I was like really healthy after I moved to Baltimore. Morris, we're circle back to boxer content. Morris was my boxer after I lost my sweet Gibbs. I had Morris at home. I went on a date with this guy and he was an alcoholic. So the things that came out of his mouth, remember that. But he kept saying over and over, drunken. And first was when we held hands. I just love you because you remind me of my mom, who's a large frame woman. That's number one. When we were holding hands. So I'm like, that's not great. That's not great. But we proceeded. And I'm just gonna to spare you. I'm just gonna say when he actually, I didn't do anything too slutty, but I'm just saying when he actually was able to, let's just say when it was more intimate than just holding hands, he said again, I just love that you are a large frame woman like my mom. And I'm like, this is like when
I mean,
that's a
chat
big
will
no-no.
agree that is not good.
That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. So that's my drunken story. That like that's why I don't draft Jaden Daniels, because I want to be a small frame woman. If I come back in a future life, first of all, you see,
no one knows.
I want to become.
No one knows.
I want to become who's the little girl? Ariana Grande, who weighs like 100 pounds and a great singer. But like that's probably not going to happen. So like I am jealous of my quarterback's weight. I am jealous of my quarterback's weight. He's not your
quarterback. So
what?
He's not your quarterback.
I know. My fandom has just hit the shitter. But the Washington, we had season tickets for 16 years. Like the Washington quarterback, I am jealous that I wish I could be a small framed man. Or no, I wish I could be a small framed. I wish I could be a small frame woman. I wish I could be petite. And I wish I could be petite like Jaden Daniels, but I'm not. And a man on a date actually told me that 2 times. Once when holding hands and once more, and not like real dirty stuff, but like once more. And I told him, don't ever say it again. And then I found out he's an alcoholic. So I felt better. So that's why he told all this stuff. But like, that's my point. Don't say that to ladies.
Mike Rob, kill me right now.
Yeah, it's adult trauma. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel like I delivered though on DS's, like he paid $50 and he got me barfing in a trash can and he got a man saying to me on a date, I like you because you're a large frame woman like my mom. And I'm like, and this was when my BMI and I was my healthiest. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I feel like so good about myself right now. And so I feel like I entertained, and that was the goal.
You did.
And this is why I don't draft Jaden Daniels, to come full circle, because if he makes it 17 games, I'd be fucking shocked. But there, I landed the plane. Cheers to DS. Misconstrued, we love you. Thank you for the story time. I think we landed it because it can't get much more embarrassing than that. I barfed in a trash can and a guy told me I was a large frame woman.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you. Okay, it's been a night.
Wait, absolutely. I ramble in your chat in this state often enough. I owed it to you. Perfect night to get us started. Thank you. Misconstrued DS, as we know you in the streets, we appreciate you sincerely. Thank you. Daniels does have a narrow ass. He's narrow everything. I mean.
All right. Hang on.
He was an alcoholic. I found it. I literally, trying to be flirty, reached into his pocket and he had multiple airline bottles in there.
Okay. We're just gonna drink.
And then I went, okay. Oh my God, please say mom and dad aren't watching. I went back to his apartment and he had airline bottles lined up on his what's the thing over a fireplace?
Please, somebody pay for another.
Please stop. Please stop.
Please stop. Please mute her, please. Somebody, God.
Oh God. If he makes a full season, I would give the whole community like $1,000, but I don't. What is a mantle? He had airplane bottles lined up on a mantle. I swear to God.
Stop talking, please.
The thing is, he was like my age. Like we were both like in our 30s at the time, which again, this was like 11 years ago. We were both like in our 30s at the time. He was just a raging alcoholic. So I don't think he was a frat boy.
I'm going to be there in a minute.
I don't know what's better, the story or Steve trying to hold it together. I mean, this is what it all roots back to. When I say I'm jealous of Jaden Daniels' body, this is what it roots back to. I just wanted everybody who's the real ones, and you guys, if the 20 some people that are watching right now and donating are the real ones, you are the real ones. We appreciate you, and you deserve. Sounds like make it. Yeah, no, that's why I'm single right now. I am terrible. I am such a moron. But you know what? I'm gonna get my life together, and I'm gonna be a greatest stepmom of the universe. That's my goal. And wife and / stepmom. But
someone kill me right now.
Kill me now. I've been looking for a start. It's been a fun stream. Excited for the boxer contest. Wait, we are drafting a boxer, right, Steve? I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Tell us our team. I don't even. Oh my God, you got Aaron Rodgers for us. Thank God. That story was so well told. I felt like I was there. See, I felt like I went too long on that because Steve's face looked so disturbed, but I'm glad that you enjoyed it. That's what I was looking for. Ideas, like I wanted to make sure it was a good story. And like, honestly, Steve doesn't have that. Like, I know he has a lot of ammo on me. I don't have that much ammo on him, but I have a lot of good drunken stories about myself. So I'm willing, I'm self-deprecating. That's why I like Nikki Glazer, but I'm not as hot and rich as Nikki Glazer. Nikki Glazer. One day we'll all get our lives together. Let's go. Let's all hold hands. Like pretend hold hands right now. One day we'll all get our lives together. Absolutely. Love you, Mac. Appreciate you. Making Steve awkward was one of the best. I did think making you awkward was kind of funny.
Yeah. Great.
Because anytime I tell a boy story, Steve's like, kill me down. What else do you say?
I don't even know.
You do the make me a bird. So what movie is that from?
Forrest Gump.
Make me a bird so I can fly far, far away.
Make me a bird so I can fly far, far away.
God,
Jenny.
We were both so wasted.
Absolutely.
If he's still alive, that would be amazing.
All right, we took Keishon Booty.
Absolutely raging alcoholic. He's redder than the booze did. See, that was worth every penny. I hope for you, DS. Thank you. Shout out to you, DS, for the donut. We sincerely appreciate you. Lieutenant Dan. Steve, do that. I'll do my bet. Wait, let me try. Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Say Steve's good. Like that's why I did the impressions thing for Steve. Steve's good at all impressions. I suck, but I try. He's good. He's good. Lieutenant Dan. Drafting with my brindle boxers sleeping by me. Oh my God, my heart's melting. Okay, free Rudy cam for that. Look at the tongue. Oh, I need
Nobody can see.
What's the name, new collector?
Oh,
Rudy's still so. Look at the tongue out. His tongue is so long. He always sleeps with his tongue out. It's the cutest thing in the world. New collector, what's the name? We're obsessed with boxers here. Team Fanspeak. I've had boxers my whole life. So the boxer contest, not that I've been paying attention at all during this draft, but it's for my Gibbs, Morris, Riggins, and sweet Rudy, who's laying here sleeping.
Yeah, no, it ended up being this was not a draft I wanted. Your stories distracted me.
Shit.
It ended up being a 3-4-8-3.
Oh my God, Ranger is his third boxer. Okay. Wait, simultaneously or, because Rudy's my fourth. Okay, new collector. We are lockstep. We are besties now. Boxer lovers forever. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
So this ended up with 3-4-8-3. Hurts, Purdy, Rodgers, Christian McCaffrey, Swift, Pollard, Rashard White. I meant to get a fifth running back, did not. AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, Mike Evans, Jordan Addison, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Naylor, Isaac Tesla, and which I got 20 some picks later, and Keishon Booty.
Bad camp news.
Yeah, but I mean, give me Tesla 20 some picks later because he's completely.
Yeah, it's almost 200. Yeah,
Yeah, he's competing against Dust Ball. Dallas Goddard and Dalton Schultz and Pat Fryermuth. Would have wanted a fifth running back here, but overall feel good about
The
it.
fact that you did Rogers Fryermuth for me in a boxer contest, are you going to label this right now? I love it.
Probably not.
Yes, you are. I can tell. Look, you can tell by Steve's eyes right now that. Wait, how many bourbons have you had? 5?
Like 6.
No, 6.
Yeah. 5 or 6. I don't know.
I think I've had like 4, so that's probably accurate. Oh my God. Steve, I like the team. You better label this right now, even though I didn't participate at all.
You did not.
Steve, you were supposed to lock it in so thin that if it hits, it's the nuts. So moonshot. Exactly. Boom.
All right, Buddy Man 2592. Lamar, Bryce Young, Bijan, Jonathan Brooks, so anchor running back, Jonathan Brooks, Rico Dowdle, Jordan Mason, but hammered in the middle rounds, Katron Allen, Zay, T. Higgins, Tedero, Michael Wilson, Dubs, Stribling, Mitchell, Horton, and Surratt, Ferguson, and Strange. I don't mind the 2 tight ends. I'm just not a Horton fan. I think he's the clear 4, but that's about it. Everything else feels good.
Well, new collector, it sounds like we are boxer bonding. Ranger, your third boxer, had a boxer in between. Rudy, I'll do one more, is my 4th. I've had boxers my whole adult life. I'll be doing I'm going to try to do a boxer montage of all my boys. It was totally random that they were all boys, but I'm going to try to do that before tomorrow because they are in my heart, and I'm sure yours are too. Boxer contest, shout out. I'm glad we got one in. I will be doing a boxer. Whoa, kind of camera. I will be doing a boxer show tomorrow. Uh-oh. Sorry, camera went off the rails, Steve. Sorry. Or host went off the rails. I will be doing a boxer show tomorrow. I would guess it's on the later portion if I could take a guess. A, I'm not a morning person. B, cheers. We've had a hell of a bourbon stream, and I'd say that I've knocked back 4 if Steve knocked back 5 or 6. And I would say it's more of an evening stream. And shout out to the boxer contest. I did one on my own because I wanted to have just some good EV on my own. I want to be in the boxer finals so bad because my whole heart's in it for my Gibbs, Morris, Riggins, and of course, Rudy. But Rudy and I will be drafting tomorrow. Steve, wait, do we need to do team reviews yet?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I totally forgot.
So,
oh my God, that's awesome. We had an aunt that had a boxer. Both my one had a shorter life, but my 2 was 9 and 10 ish because they were rescues. But we had an aunt that till 14. That's amazing. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing with a boxer. And it's good to tell boxer stories while we're drafting the boxer. And again, shout out to Underdog. Hope knew me. And I'll be drafting the boxer tomorrow. Steve will be drafting the boxer Sunday. Go ahead, Steve.
We had Mufasa here, 3573. Daniel Shuck Mendoza, Hampton, Bucky, Dobbins, JCM, Kalen Black, Nuka, Rice, McLaurin, Tyson, McMillan, Bryant, and Douglas, who did look good in the preseason game. And then Kittle in a 3 tight end build with Johnson and Henry. So I think Kittle, that's the way you approach him, 3 tight ends. Overall, I don't see a lot of question marks here. So I think it's a good draft.
Okay, that's Mr. Mufasa. Yeah, love it. 3573 is my most common build for sure. Did we already do Buddy Man?
I think we did. Right? Yeah. Wait, let me just double check. That's how drunk we are, guys. Lamar, Bryce Young. I don't think we did. Bijan, Brooks, Dowdle, Mason, Katron Allen.
I mean, nothing is like this is like being drunk. Like not during our team review is not this funny, and I'm like hysterically laughing. That's so stupid.
Zay, Higgins, McMillan, Wilson, Dubs, Stribling, Mitchell, Horton, and Surratt, Ferguson, Strange. I don't know if I mentioned before, like Horton I still question, but that's about it. I think the rest of the team is fine at ADP and kind of good across the board.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I would probably throw in a third QB in 3-5-8-2, but yeah, absolutely. Other than that, I do like that a lot.
Is Game Tight or Colton a Fanspeak
Game
member?
Tight, yes. Game Tight. Did you already do Legion?
Not yet. Willis and Cam Ward. Excuse me. Genty, A-Chain, Williams, A-Chain. So, for running back build. Brian Thomas, Carnell Tate, Metcalf, Lemon, Golden, Higgins, Harris, Bateman.
Got 2 team reviews. You know what? That's the benefit of being a Fanspeak fan member. 2, not 1, but 2 team reviews.
That is. And what are your thoughts, Meg?
Wait, of this team? Yeah. Okay. You're going to just scroll up.
Yeah.
Scroll up.
Well, I mean, you didn't listen to the
No, I didn't. Malik Willis can't. Okay. Whose team is this? Whose team is this?
This is Game Tight.
Game Tight. I love you, but you need a third quarterback here. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a third QB weirdo, but Steve, scroll up. Work with me. Scroll up.
I scrolled the entire way.
Okay. Well, oh man, we're not working together very well right now. But I would say
we are not.
that you could definitely probably make this a 3-4-8-3 in some way, shape, or form to get a third quarterback in there because you're not starting till scroll back up, Steve. Look alive.
I'm trying.
You're not starting till Willis Ward. I think you definitely need a quarterback. And I only tell you this because I love you, Game Tight. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But we need a third quarterback in there. That's my thoughts on that one. Other than that, that's fun.
Okay. So next up would be Colton or Legion.
Is Mac Nova in here?
No.
You're fucking with me. Willis and Ward have so much respect for you. Which I got in these drafts sound like Roy. Yes, it is Roy. Tongue out and circle fly. Yes, there's a lot of tongue out there. And yes, new collector, he does sleep with his tongue out. He's my first boxer. While we're doing a boxer draft, I'll give one more view, even though we said to pay for it. Screw it. He does always look at that. So freaking cute. We're in a boxer draft, and this is my first boxer that always sleeps with his tongue out. All 3, no, like maybe tongue out occasionally, but his tongue is so long. Steve, you can attest to this because I think Rudy might be your favorite, or he might be your favorite. Wait, you're his favorite. His tongue is so long. He hits you with long kisses, and his tongue is always out when he's comfortable and sleeping. So it's so sweet. There's a free Rudy sleep with his tongue out. Absolutely. It's every day, all the time with Rudy. My other boxers did not really always sleep with tongue out. Occasionally.
Yep.
Steve, your thoughts?
Agreed. All right.
Steve, who do you think loved you more, Gibbs or Rudy, as we were in a boxer contest? So Morris so I had Gibbs when I was like young, drunk. Steve called me, by the way, what was the movie? He said I was like the mom in 3 Mile.
Yeah, the Kim Basinger of
It was like
Kim
8 Mile,
Basinger.
right?
Yeah,
He
8
said it was
Mile.
like Kim Basinger. She was on drugs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't never on drugs. Never drugs. I'm gonna sound like Trump. I never took drugs, never drugs. But my 20s, I was a little bit of a puddle. So my first dog, I was like a drunken, like single mom, and Steve helped me. So he called me Kim Basinger, a vile dog mom. I don't think that's true because never did drugs, just a little bit of pot, never did drugs. But then Morris, Riggins, and Rudy. It's weird. My fawn boxers, Gibbs, my first boxer, and now Rudy, that I just got a year ago, are obsessed with Steve. Can you figure it out, Steve?
Game recognizes the game, but
I've never looked into that drug. All right. Did we finish the Steam review? I don't even know.
we're in a new one.
Are we? Okay.
We are.
Okay, my bad. Colton, I didn't realize that YouTube member. Appreciate you.
So just real quick. Nick, Daniel Jones, JT, Kyron Harvey, both stacked up. Mike Washington, Braylon Allen, Ibuka, DJ Moore, Josh Downs, Diggs, Tucker, Jennings, Malik Washington, Franklin, then Bowers, Kincaid. I'm with Candyman. I think Malik Washington is questionable. But other than that, I think it's fine.
You were annihilated. You trying to describe this as you are annihilated.
I'm pretty drunk.
Shut this thing down. Wait, Bo Nixon, who? Even in my wait, who's Colton in chat? I need to know because I need to make sure I'm being kind and looking out for you. I'm just looking out for you. Bo Nixon, Daniel Jones is just, I don't think it's enough. I definitely, I know I'm a 3 QB girl, but I definitely think this is a 3 QB team when you start with 111. And then super fun, you got JT too. But can you scroll down, Steve? Come on, scroll down.
I'm trying.
Okay. Yeah,
receivers are good.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like he didn't need 8. So I think this is like a 3-5 or 3-6.
He already had 6.
3-6-7.
Third quarterback.
3-6-7-2. I think he needed what was the running backs? One more time. I just want to do diligence here. Yeah, I think this even could have been a 3-5-8-2 or a 3-6-7-2, one of the two. But it definitely, I always err on quarterback over tight end, especially when you like. I'm trying to be honest. I don't ever want you to repeat this again. Don't do just Bo Nix and Daniel Jones. That's all I'm saying. What Mac Nova said. Because if you're a Fanspeak fam, I love it. I love you. I love you.
All right. This is Legion 2763.
He probably drank his Maker's Mark and was like, get me the fuck out of here. Because this is
probably. Allen Love, Cook, Scadaboo, Spears,
I like that.
Coleman, Bijan, or I'm sorry, Brian Robinson, Sean Tucker, Vidal, Justin Jefferson, my guy, Christian Watson, Sutton, Godwin, Robinson, Shakir, Tucker Craft likely, and Gasecki.
I think you could have stuck the landing with Kraft. Who is this?
It's Legion.
Oh, I love Legion. I think you could have stuck the landing with Kraft Gasecki. Did you have Burrow or Raven?
No.
Can you scroll up? I can't see. Yeah, I would probably, again, like to me, like I always value quarterback more than tight end, and that's not being an asshole. I just do. Again, the last 4 years, the average amount of starting quarterbacks week 17, starting quarterbacks who started week 1 and who started week 17 was 11, the average. So like as much as I hope Josh Allen and Jordan Love thread the needle, I would probably tack on a third as opposed to tacking on Gesicki as much as I do tack him on. That would be my only note. And I only say this because I love you guys. Guys, I'm getting my extensions redone this week, so don't judge me.
Okay, I think it's time for the stream to end.
It's time to shut down.
Oh boy.
Full disclosure, I was drunk in Auto the Craft in the 50s. Oh, I didn't even realize I was in the 50s. That's hysterical. Legion, first of all, I love you for being a Substack sub, a YouTube member, and jumping in with us and buying a bottle of whatever you said earlier tonight, Woodford or whatever. Thank you. We appreciate everybody. Nova, if we did one more draft, we would be on the ground. Like we would be on the ground. I mean, I would, but like it's probably not a good look. So if anybody wants to recommend what we should do, let's run one. Steve, I'll let you decide. I can't.
No, I think we're good. I think we're good for tonight.
Steve knows how drunk he is. I know how drunk I am. It could be the one. Listen, we appreciate, again, everybody watching, liking, sub, all our YouTube subs, YouTube's members and Fanspeak Substack subs. Big our heart. Oh, Hartman, don't pull my heartstrings because you're like a big heart. I love you guys so much. So I love you guys. Everyone else is drunk, so it's fair. Thank you for putting yourself out there. We appreciate that. The drunk team review has to be an every week segment. It's not great. I'm so much more honest, Steve. I'm like, this isn't good. I don't love it. This is what we'll need. We would need to be funded the next boxer draft for $25 or more because, well, actually that doesn't even cover it with YouTube, but that's okay. I will be back tomorrow. I'm guessing in the evening for multiple boxer drafts. Steve will be back Sunday. Even if she's drunk, she can't be beaten up. Oh, thank you, Magnova.
I don't know. That's a compliment. I think it is.
I think it's a compliment. Steve, one more cheers. Unless someone you wouldn't be there. Are you East Coast? Are you fucking kidding me? First of all, I am not a morning person. Ain't nobody want to see this in the morning. So tempted, but I don't want to be the reason someone gets canceled. It was neither. I respect that. I absolutely respect that. If someone wants to donate 25, we'll do it. We'll rip another one. But if not, we'll shut it down. But I will be back a whole boxer stream tomorrow evening. Me and Rudy, free. No super chats. And I gave this away for free too. Me and Rudy. I'll even put him in my lap. Oh my God. Can you guys stand how cute this is? Look how cute that is with the tongue.
Look at the tongue out.
It's so freaking adorable. And Steve will be back Sunday. What's the fill rate on the boxer, Steve?
I don't know.
Okay. So we're going to call it a night, but it's been a blast. We've had so much fun. We'll do this beautiful thing again. If we hit 1,200 subs by Labor Day, we'll do, oops, I fucked that up. We'll do a 12-hour stream Saturday of Labor Day. It'll be a party. It'll be fun. It'll be just a piece of this for 12 hours, which is basically a shit show, but a fun time and some good drafts. We'll do that. Help us lock in, but we will be back. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow. Me, Rudy, Steve on Sunday, leading into our YouTube member stream on Sunday night. Steve, are you passing out? Don't pass out.
I'm not passing out, but I'm pretty drunk.
Yeah, I could tell when Steve goes like this, like, okay, I'm drinking water. I'm drinking soda water, but I have a water ready when I get off the stream. We love you guys. Thank you so much for Steve, for Meg, for Rudy. We'll see you tomorrow for our boxer drafts only. Me, 2 boxer drafts, and Rudy. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're serious about crushing best ball in 2026, the Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is built for you. Inside, you'll find breakdowns for all 32 NFL teams, including coaching notes, strengths, weaknesses, and key stats to help you understand every offense heading into draft season. We've also created player profiles for every draftable best ball player, featuring advanced metrics, MVP stats, production data, and exclusive spike week charts that highlight league-winning performances. Looking for rookie analysis? Steve, our rookie guru, breaks down this year's incoming rookie class so you know which rookies to prioritize. And whether you're playing season-long, eliminator, or superflex best ball formats, you'll get strategy articles designed specifically for each contest type. The goal is simple. Put all the information you need in one place so you can draft with confidence all season long. The 2026 Fanspeak Best Ball Guide is available exclusively for paid Fanspeak Degen subscribers. Check the links below to join today and unlock everything you need to attack best ball season with an edge over your competition. Fanspeak's Best Ball Guide. Draft smarter, win more, and we'll see you at the top of the leaderboards.